never finna fall off. Stood 10 toes, never fall, y'all nigga finna ball off. And it's still west side Pasadena.
Are you niggas just some fans, huh? Hey, really got a plan, huh? But coming to some paper, you won't even lift your man up. I'm coming off the dribble, it's simple, I make them stand up. Come from where they sagging, now luxury, hold my pants up. I'm nasty, nigga, you should ask me. Best about the city, ask my daughter why she dabbing. Niggas got my name in their mouth while they songs in the drought. I know it's hard to get out, you should be closing your mouth. I told them only time would tell. They craving for attention, guess these niggas didn't know me well. I say nada, don't reply unless it's about $1. Oh well, okay, ha 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 ha. All these local ass niggas, just some local niggas. I'm doing shows overseas, they don't know you niggas. Hey, check the wristwatch, that's a rollie nigga. Really making mine off rap, I'm the only nigga.
Fall off. Nigga. Stood 10 toes up before y'all nigga finna ball off. And it's still west side Pasadena, never finna fall off. Stood 10 toes, never fall, young nigga finna ball off. And it's still west side Pasadena.
I'm the one from the pink house on Los Robles. Wasn't shooting, man, we really got it off the shoulders. And that's for real. And ever since they took away money, been in my fields, I really started grinding and winning, got me a deal. And now I'm paid up. The times that we was down, guess it been made up. Started doing numbers, now these little niggas hate us. So what? Set the bar so high that they can't touch. Really think it's jealousy, they mad that they ain't us. Hey, but fuck that shit, man, I'm Dina Rays, we'll set ablaze. And I don't give a fuck that you feel away. Word how you niggas feel, the worst way to kill a day. Focus on my paper, got direct deposit on the way. But hey, y'all can have the best in the city. I'm the best out this motherfucker, say it with me. Hey, y'all can have the best in the city. I'm the best out this motherfucker, say it with me.
Fall off. Stood 10 toes, never fall, y'all nigga finna ball off. And it's still west side Pasadena, never finna fall off. Stood 10 toes, never fall, y'all nigga finna ball off. And it's still west side Pasadena. I feel like stopping a nigga today. Oh, oh, oh.
to work the day away. I figured I could maybe pave a way. Know it's niggas that count the days till I fade away. But you know I always find my way to turn a bad look in the field to something solid. I'm on target for a major play. Used to waste the day away. She hit me to say I'm on her mind, but my commitment to the game got me OT till I OD and then I fade away. Lately I've been giving dial tones and meeting milestones. No way I'm giving all of me. She settled for a left hand with a gym over a piece of me. My mind's always as clear when she done climbing on the top of me. Really by the code, needs you to keep the same energy. I've been this in my sleep, bitch, I got ear off muscle memory. Self-love gone missing, I'm right back like the claims of needing you. I give you that attention that you craving, got you refueled. For real, I hope you find some sort of peace in all that meditating. I've been looking for mine inside the blood, I'm self-medicated. Bad little vibe, ride or die, she on standby. 30 from 30, I'm not missing if I'm shooting mine. All I ever did was take the risk and learn in real time. How you think I'm up right now, been living on this type of time. All I ever did was take the risk and learn in real time. How you think I'm up right now, been living on this type of time. All I ever did was take the risk and learn in real time. The world outside's on fire, niggas dying and the rent is due. When the babies learn to cock and fire back before they even get to live their truth. I think somebody God got me right, cause I don't really look like what I made it through. People from the past wonder how. Somebody tell the realest niggas this shit live inside you too. I keep a bad little vibe, ride or die, she on standby. I'm 30 for 30, I'm not missing if I'm shooting mine. All I ever did was take the risk and learn in real time. How you think I'm up right now, I'm stuck. Real nigga renaissance. All in on myself, I treat the movement like an enterprise. Take a look around, you think we made it to the end of times. How you think I'm up right now, been living on this type of time.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. I see 20 y'all in here right now. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button right now. Send this to 2 people you like and 2 people you do not. Because you know why? Because we want to piss people off. All right. So thank y'all for being here tonight. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Listen, this is a late show, but it's going to be a good show, man. We got Jay Prince coming up in a second. We was going to have Jay Prince on earlier, but Jay Prince had to work and take care of those babies. But Jay Prince will be on in just a second. Listen, I see you guys already in the chat. Roger's son, what's going on, my guy? We're going to have a conversation with the man himself, Jay Prince, about things about Jay Prince tonight. We're going to give Jay Prince an opportunity to tell us why, who he is, what he's about tonight. We're going to get an understanding tonight of the mighty Jay Prince. All right. We had so many shows with him over the years. From Fight Club to, from his show, the Black House, Jay Prince for President. We seen him on we seen him interview Judge Joe Brown. We seen him on not Tasha K. What's the ugly girl name? What's the ugly girl name, babe? Who? Oh yeah, Kendra G, the ugly girl. Kendra G. Yeah, he was on with Kendra G, and he was on Pop the Balloon, which was hilarious. All right. So we waiting on Jay Prince to get here. Listen, guys, I'm glad that you're here. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're just getting here. If you're not a member of the channel, become one. If you want to give to the channel, you see the Cash App scrolling at the bottom of the screen. I take those. And if you want to give a super chat, that's at the bottom of the chat. And so I appreciate that. Anything that you guys want to give. Now, I do want to say this. This is going to be an open panel as well. However, I definitely want to get Jay Prince in here to have the conversation. And then after Jay Prince has the conversation, we're definitely going to open this panel up for people to have their own questions to Jay Prince. We're going to talk to Jay Prince about Jay Prince tonight. Jay Prince seems as a man who's not heard in these. He feels as if he's not heard in these streets. And so I want to definitely make sure he's heard in these streets. Now, before I get started, an example of how you can become a member. Mrs. Chrislyn Downing 234 is a member of this channel. And so make sure you guys do the same thing. All right. You can become a member of this channel. This is great content. We're on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday twice, Thursday today. Barbershop Talk is tomorrow, and on Sunday, the gray area with Mr. Bennett. So make sure you guys tune in and be a friend. All right. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right. So Jay Prince is a character. Jay Prince is clearly a character. If you don't mind, sweetheart, can you find that video from the last show we did with Jay Prince on my channel? You know, you probably open up another tab and find that, and then put it in the private chat, and then I'll play it. We're gonna play some of Jay Prince's language, some of his thought process from the last show. One of the things that Jay Prince said was that anyone who has education, he's happy that the kids are rejecting education. He said he's happy that the kids are rejecting education because the education doesn't get black people anywhere. I've heard Jay Prince say that. I've heard Jay Prince say that the welfare system should be cheated because he's in the system. And he said he has every nice thing that he has come from the system. And so I'm gonna get this video up in a second. Yeah, go. Yeah, give me just a second. I'm gonna pull it. All right, I finally got the video, guys. Let me see. Let me pull it up for you guys. We're gonna watch Jay Prince at his best last week while he's preparing to come up here. Let me get to Jay Prince, because y'all pretty much pissed Jay Prince off. Let me back it up just a little bit. Okay, here we go. I got it. So this is some of our boy Jay Prince. Let me exit out of this. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna show this while we're waiting on Jay Prince. Let me share this screen real quick. All right. Damn. All right, I saw myself twice. All right, here we go. I'm gonna play it and then
to speak. You don't speak as though shit is bad and terrible. No, that's not how that's not how I speak to my kids, and I'm not about to speak. I'm not. Matter of fact, I had lunch with a young lady today, and she said some old gas tank on eat bullshit.
Hey, that's a great book, boy. I get that book. That's a great book.
It is a great book. It is, and I'm glad you know what I was talking about. And I said,
I got no more excuse. That's a great book.
This is what I told her. I said, you better not say no weak ass shit like that in front of me again. Otherwise, we're not going to lunch. I don't allow people in my space. I don't care if you think it's a fact that that black kids are dumb. I think it's a fact that I need to be in front of those kids, teaching them, better reading skills, better confidence skills. So I'm going to speak from that particular thing. Now, is it a lie that some kids need help? No, kids do need help. But I promise when I get in front of them, they're going to be better. So that's the way I've trained my mind over the years to think, and I'm going to continue to think.
May I ask you my question now? This is me taking action.
Yeah, go ahead.
May I ask you my question now?
Sure.
First off, we don't need to hear from the old boomers and plus because they wasn't around. The men especially, they wasn't around to even know what their kids was doing, the sons or the girls. So they shouldn't have. They got bitched out of their home. So they wasn't there. They didn't choose to be there. They didn't fight to be there. They decided to fight for another man, his kids, his family, his organization. They ain't fight for their own. So they need to shut the fuck up. No motherfucker want to hear them. Secondly, to the question, do you think when it comes to education, do you think it is really cultural based, right? So yes, particularly black kids don't no, probably is less when it comes to that learning education, but I guarantee you, they know how to rap, they know how to sing. And I don't know if you rap or sing, but singing and rapping, you could take somebody that know how to read real good. I bet you they can't know how to. If they know how to read or speak good, I bet you they can't outdo none of them. They can't outdo a 5-year-old in rapping. So that's the black cultural base. This is how they learn. They maybe black kids learn a different way from other races of kids, right? Would you agree?
No. We learn very early on. There are styles of learning, and so you either learn by doing, you learn visually, and there's one more.
Hands-on, you learn hands-on aesthetically,
Exactly.
you learn all of those styles.
Yeah, so I don't agree with that. But I do believe.
So why are we forced? I didn't cut you off.
Give me just a couple more seconds to finish.
I hate this though. I hate that we gotta measure ourselves up to this bitch ass white system and shit. White folks not measuring yourself. White folks are not measuring themselves to your nigga system. Like, bro, we don't. It's not in us. That system that you keep trying to force them kids. I'm glad they rejecting that shit.
Yeah, well, look,
I did it.
Don't be glad. Don't be glad. We want our kids to excel.
I don't want my kids to be white. To make them, bro. For what?
Sir, stop.
It ain't about being white.
Stop doing that.
Jay, let him land. Jay Prince, let him land.
That negative talk is wild. Bro, we want our kids.
Bro, you don't own nothing. You don't run nothing. You got all this.
I
You a
own
teacher.
60 houses. I'm in my fucking office building right now. Stop.
Bro, that's not owning. Bro, that's not owning something.
Stop.
No, ain't no stop. That's not owning something.
Christ. Dude, listen.
You leasing that.
I own the building. I bought it for $3.5 million last year in October. Check the fucking records.
And he's 35 years old, by the way. Shout out to my nigga.
Just stop. Just
dumbass.
Buying shit don't mean shit, bro. We always have this conversation.
You just said it does. You said we don't.
I don't glorify spending, buying shit.
All right,
Jay Prince, I got a question for you.
I don't agree with y'all weak ass shit.
So Jay Prince,
and clearly, majority of black people don't agree with that shit.
So
that's why. I
got a question for you, Jay Prince.
That's why you're having a conversation now.
I got a question for you, Jay Prince. If you go to the store and buy a TV and you bring it home, put it on your wall, do you own it?
It's something simple. Okay. That's not what I'm talking about. That's not going to give black people what they need.
But I'm saying,
y'all keep saying that the education is something that black folks need. And clearly we got people that's black and educated, and it's pointless. We still suffering from the same. We just got done did a Carmelo Anthony. That boy went to school. He was getting straight A's and B's. And a kid that damn near under him, he gets, move out the band. So that education is not the answer for black folks.
Yeah.
White man education.
I disagree respectfully. Arpain, you muted, Arpain.
Please.
Got a young entrepreneur up here who.
Hey, black man, don't invite me if I can't speak because I'm going to disagree with this shit.
I didn't
disagree. You stop.
Said, you heard what he said. He said, don't invite me if I'm not able to speak. No, I didn't. JT, you was on and off that night a lot. On in and out in the other show that night. So you was out during that part. All right, ladies and gentlemen, none other than the man himself, the man, the legend, the myth, Brother Jay Prince has made his arrival. The horse and carriage has just dropped my boy off, and he in the building, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on? What's going on? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you real good.
What's up? What's up? What's up, man? How was work today, brother?
Man, I've been working all day.
Okay. What you eating over there, man?
Some food. It be some shelves cooking.
Oh, okay.
And then when they get done cooking, because they teach a class, they give us some food to take home.
Okay. So I want to jump right in on this, Jay Prince. Jay Prince, tell us about you. I want to know who Jay Prince is. Jay Prince, where you come from? What? Tell me about your childhood, and then we're gonna go up from there.
Okay, I come from Milwaukee. I was born a family of 5 with my mama. One of my siblings died, and then I was born in a family of 14. I'm my dad's 5th child. We the side piece kids. My mama was the side piece. I got brothers and sisters my age, my sister's age, and stuff like that. When it comes to my dad, he tried to fight and be in my life and stuff like that, but he did stuff that fathers say they would do, but don't do it. He actually, when my mama family tried to bitch him out of his kids, he stood up, he got in his car. Yeah, granted, me and my 2 little sisters was in the car and my auntie had to jump over us. That's why we alive today. But I feel like, they put him in a situation to make him do that. I think I would have done the same thing. If I can't have my kids, can't nobody is, especially they not even the state coming over there trying to take my kids, take his kids. Another thing, we was in foster cares. We didn't really spend too many years with our mama. When we was a kid, we got taken to foster homes twice. My mama cousin called the people's owner and stuff like that. Said I was, because my mama stayed out all night, and my mama cousin called the people's owner because she had her cousin babysitting us, and they came and took us, and then me and my sister that's up under me, we went to the foster care. We stood in foster care the longest. My big brother, he ended up going with his grandmama's side on his daddy's side. And my baby sister, she went with my auntie, was my mama's sister. But me and my sister was right up under me, Keisha. We came back home with our mama first. Then my baby sister, Sasha, then my big brother. But she died when I was 10 in front of us.
Okay, so let me stop you for just
only
a second.
30.
So let me stop you just for a sec. I got 2 questions. So you said that your aunt jumped on top of y'all. So your father was trying to take y'all out because he couldn't have y'all?
No, he was trying to get his retaliation.
Right.
Against my mama people.
Wow. And then so you said your mom passed away when you were how old?
I was 10, she was 30.
And what happened with that situation?
She had a massive heart attack and died before she hit 4 parked cars. And then my mama's sister, she ended up raising us. And the way how they used to talk, because my mama and them, my aunties and them, uncles and them, they lost their mama. My mom was like my auntie that raised us had to raise my mama and her little siblings. My grandmama had 8 kids. And so she had to raise her siblings and stuff like that. She was like the 3rd oldest. My grandmama had 4 boys, 4 girls. And she had to raise all her little siblings. So, she spent the majority of her life raising. It always because somebody done died. She had to raise people's kids. So I understand where she get the anger come, or a lot, where a lot of anger men come in. She didn't really get the chance to live life. And most of my family, I had a big family. A lot of people died. A lot of people got killed. All cold cases. Nobody ratted on nobody. We believe we can't. If you ain't gonna get your lick back, chalk it up. Get laughed at. We don't believe in going to no police and handling our business, especially when it's something like that. If we can't get that retaliation, we just got to deal with it. Yeah, and up until now, I've been homeless since I was like 16. For a long time, like when I was living with my auntie, I had to live a lie. I had to wear a mask because, when you don't have your mama, you lose the sight of placement, like you lose the sight of belonging.
like you feel like you no longer belong. And I always felt like I was like the society trash. Like every time I come around people, I feel like I try to make myself invisible or stay out people's way, you know, because everybody had their families, mamas and dads. A lot of people had their mamas though, for sure. And so I felt like, you know, I was just dangling, you know. A lot of people try to come up and try to play mama, but it's a difference between how they treat you and how they treat their own kids. And so my anger came in, you know, how women talk. It's one thing I could have got over, you know, the stuff that I went through, but like my auntie died that raised me. A lot of people felt like I was unappreciative because I told them that I faked crying in her death at the funeral, and I felt like, you know, she didn't have my heart for me to show emotions, and that was her fault, you know. You know, when you take on that responsibility, and especially you've been through the same stuff, you know, you got to connect with people's heart. You can't just control people. And I got a big problem with people trying to control me. And I got a big problem with what people say to me. I think that you got to watch what you say to me, because it don't feel right. I don't, you know, I put up with a lot of people trying to mentally, verbally hurt me. They ain't never really physically. I done got physically, you know, but I got over the physical stuff. It's people's mouth. And they always used to tell me that, you know, women can say what the fuck they want to say, and I don't got no right to put my hands on. And I always disagree with that. I always buck up against that. Always. The white man can't speak for me. Sticks and stone might break your bone word. I don't believe in that. I don't know what black man signed up for that. Because I believe if you trying to mentally, verbally trying to hurt me, I'm going to try to seriously, severely hurt you by any means necessary. I don't care who you is. And I don't care the outcome. I'm finna die right here then. Fuck it.
So when did this start? What part?
Get off on
you know, the part where you feel like you hurt and can't nobody say nothing to you. Like, does that anger come from the death of your mom?
No, it came from after her death. You know, I used to put up with a lot of people. You know, when you don't got your mama, you get treated like the daddy kids. Like, yeah, them your mama family, but you get treated, your mama not there to protect you. Like when somebody say something about Black Man Unfiltered, you know, the family, your mom gonna say, watch what you say about my son. So we didn't have that, you know, so everybody got the chance to, you know how you got aunties, like everybody get the chance to whoop your ass, but you cannot whoop their kids' ass. And, you know, we didn't really have nobody to defend me. We didn't have no mama to defend me. So I feel like I went through all of these years after she left defending myself. And a lot of times it led me right in jail. When I first went to jail, I was severely scared. You know, I was shaking. I didn't know what to expect. And then I got comfortable. Then one time I got comfortable in jail. Then I ended up getting into a fight. That made it more scary. That's when I'm like, damn, this shit is serious where I'm at. And after so long, I just got accustomed to, I'm more friends with pain. I'm more friends with negativity. I'm more friends with anger. I'm more friends with, you know, getting down, death. I'm not friends with positivity. Positivity don't last long. Like when you feeling good. I remember when my mama, before she died, I was feeling good. She ended up buying a car, her first car. I'm all happy and stuff. Then boom, that's gone. Every time something good come, it don't last long. That shit gonna quit. So, you know, and then by me being in the streets since I was 16, ever since I was 16, I'm still bouncing. I ain't never been stable. Like a lot of people, they have a stability and they grew up in one place, moved out the bed. My mama was like that too. I ain't never, since I've been born, I have never lived in a place no longer than 2 years. Even when my mama was living. My mama kept always getting evicted. We kept always moving into the worstest neighborhoods and all the ghettos. So I ain't never had, and then as I grew older and I became an adult, I just kept on bouncing. Kept on. So now when I get a house, I don't never get too comfortable. That's why I don't really decorate, because I'll be feeling like eventually we gonna have to move out of here. Eventually. So I'm trying to make a loan stability and things like that, but that's just the cards I was dealt.
Now let me say this real quick. We got a super chat, so let me get this super chat taken care of. Let's see. All right, let me see. All right, go ahead. We got to pull that super chat up and then read it for us. What does it say? My baby got it. Go ahead, baby.
All right, y'all. We got a super chat from TMax_network for $4.99. And shout out to the brothers.
All right. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that $4.99 super chat. Jay Prince, I want to talk about going to the family, man. I mean, you have children. So how many children do you have? And then how many mothers do you have for those children?
3 and 4 possibles. I have women that, claiming that they're pregnant by me and stuff like that. I think I got one in Mississippi and one in Texas. And then I got 2 up here. I'm just waiting on that baby to drop. And then I'll take the DNA test. You know what I'm saying? Or they might tell another nigga that they the daddy. I got 2 baby mamas. I got 2 baby mamas of these 3. And yeah, man. Just that's it.
So how is it being a father growing up after all the trauma and stuff that you went through as a child? How are you handling fatherhood with your own children?
It's if I had to grade myself, I would give myself a C-.
So where you feel like you're falling short at?
Fears. I be, anxieties. I don't have the panic attack no more like I used to. My oldest kid, she used to suffer with that with me. Like, she never had it, but she's always had to go to the hospital with me all the time. Like taking them places and stuff like that, or driving around like I used to, or I don't do that type of stuff no more. It's almost like I'm shit. I live in a sense of shell shock. And so a lot of times my kids don't get the chance. I'll be thinking like my kids don't really get the chance to know who their daddy really was before he became hurt. They never really seen the fun side of me. Every blue, like they seen the fun side of me, but they see more depressed me, more of a anger me now. And it's hard for me to love, I feel like, it's harder to be loving when the world shows you hate. The world taught me nothing but hate. And that's why it'd be hard for me to get along with women, because women get, a lot of women, they got passes in life. They get away. So when you have a conversation, when I'm having a conversation with them, I get mad and angry because I'm like, bro, that's not how the way this life is, bro. Motherfucker, then when you tell them what's real, they worry about how the way you say it and what you say, bro. And then no motherfucker give a fuck about my feelings when they needed to relay a message to me. They just gonna tell you like it is. Especially when I went to jail. Ain't no motherfucker finna cater to your feelings. They finna tell you what God love, and that's gonna be that. And so when I'm talking to women, they telling me that I got to be extra sensitive. Man, I don't got patience for that. And that's why it'd be kind of hard for me to deal with, talk to women on a serious mechanism. If she ain't talking about sex and stuff like that, but, or something, I don't get me wrong. I have deep conversations with chicks who at the bell. But if we dealing with stuff like that, they come from a life of being pampered and they get spoiled. They come from a life of being spoiled. I come from a life, you have to get it how you live. Every man for themselves. Ain't nobody finna give you a motherfucking thing. Motherfuckers don't give a fuck about you. That's where I got treated. They don't care about your feelings. They don't care about your whereabouts. They don't give a fuck. Everybody's against you. Everybody. That's where I grew up. Everybody is against you. Family, whites, jobs, police, courts, women, every motherfucker against you. Black men, everybody. So I live in a sense of defense all the time. All the time.
So let me ask you this then. So when it comes to because you had a pretty popular YouTube show, Jay Prince, the Black House, and you had me and you met over at Fight Club. Guys, if you don't know what Fight Club was, you missed the time.
Yeah, they did.
We always used to be at Fight Club 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning on online. But Jay Prince, so tell me, walk me down, because I have no idea. I'm just to preface that. So tell me what, you created something great with your YouTube channel. Then all of a sudden, Jay Prince just disappeared from YouTube for a while. And now you're not on YouTube at all unless you're a guest or you coming in to help support somebody else or something like that. So walk me through that situation. What happened? What happened to the channel? What happened to Jay Prince, the Black House?
Well, my ex-wife and a couple other people, I was getting targeted because a lot of people was envious of me. Hey, shut that shit up. Stop whining for no motherfucking reason, man. My ex-wife, aligned it with a lot of people that was, envious of me because, and she reported the page, but it was a lot of stuff that was, I was doing my in real life content and motherfuckers was calling. What made me stop wanting to go live? Motherfuckers was calling like the people. Like I was talking to a chick and got her number on a bus. Next thing you know, some 50 bitch made motherfuckers. I'll kill them, bro. Like I hate when motherfuckers do look, they. I think motherfuckers don't be knowing who they be fucking with. It's some deadly motherfuckers. And then they come on this internet thinking shit sweet, and then they thinking motherfuckers won't do it to their ass. Like motherfuckers will take your life out of here. Like you playing with motherfuckers, you can't do shit like that. All that stalking shit, bro. The motherfuckers would take your life for that. And then they was calling my jobs, they was calling churches and shit, and doing little weird ass shit. So I kind of had to fall back and who I'd been. They was called CPS saying they was getting 50, 70 calls. So that type of shit, At first I was like, man, I ain't finna let them motherfuckers, who out the bam, I don't give a fuck what they do. Fuck them. But I ain't gonna lie, I be want to see them, bro, I think that a lot of these people, they need to get that business though. On my mama, I think the internet, but that's when I had to realize I was like, man, it's too many fake it's too many these people on the internet for a reason. Because the shit that these people be doing, they will never survive in fucking real time. A motherfucker will blow your motherfucking head off with that weak ass shit on them things. They'll blow your motherfucking head off. Like motherfuckers, you playing, they come on the internet and they play these little weird. It's okay to go back and forth and woo out the bam. That shit cool. Right? Ain't no motherfucker extra tough. No, but the shit that these motherfuckers do, the yards that they go, motherfucker, that's why you hearing people on the news. Dead than a motherfucker. Getting left stinking. Playing them motherfucking games. And that's why I always say, now I used to feel sorry for people that get murked. I understand why it's a lot of dead niggas and dead bitches. I understand that. I understand why you can do some shit like the shit that these little hoe ass motherfuckers be doing because they envious because they got their shit together. They had a good upbringing. They had a mama and daddy and nobody give a fuck about that shit. No motherfucker want to listen to them. They all educated. Motherfuckers, they listen to that shit. We look at you like a little trying to a fake white motherfucker. That's what I was talking about, that education shit. Motherfuckers ain't with all that shit. Bro, we know about that shit. We went to school. It didn't resonate with us.
Now, we're going to get to that education thing in a minute. I want to ask you this before we go to another subject. How did that divorce with your wife, how did that affect you? Mentally?
Man, that motherfucker, that was the best thing I ever did. I was up there jumping for parade. And I played the game so smooth. When I knew I was finna get divorced, I filed those divorce papers. Man, I wasn't finna lift a finger. I wasn't finna go to work. I wasn't finna open up that hot dog cart. I wasn't finna open up that food truck or nothing. Being broke saved me my life in that divorce. The bitch couldn't get shit. Bro, because when I be hearing other people's stories and how they be, hey, Don't keep playing with me because you hear me talking on this thing and you feel like you can just do whatever. Go to bed. What I was saying? The divorce, that was the amazing thing. I'm happy that I left that trip alone. The bitch lied on me. And you know, I feel like if I'm gonna get lied on, I'll ready to go to jail for it. If I'm gonna go to jail for something or a motherfucker gonna accuse me for something, I'll ready to do it. Like, I'm not ashamed of, if I beat the bitch, I'm not ashamed of me saying it. If I put my hands on you, I'm gonna let the world know I did it. Because 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be a reason.
So did you?
Huh?
Did you do that to her?
No.
Okay.
Bro, and that's the thing. If I would have hit that bitch, you would have known. It wouldn't have been no answers. It wouldn't be no questions. Her whole shit would have been busted up. Busted up. If I would have hit that bitch, then you gave me a reason. And I would have known since if I hit you and fuck you up, I'm already know I'm going to jail, so I'm finna stomp you the fuck out. I'm finna lose my mind on your bitch ass. If you take me there, I'm gonna go all the way there.
So you're saying that you were lied on, basically. Now, let me ask you this.
Yeah, I was lied on.
So
she knows she was lying.
Right. So in every relationship that break up or go through a divorce, you know, two people play a part in when it's separating. So what is your part in the separation?
Bro, usually I would take accountability for some stuff I did. This ain't that. I feel like I was set up. I feel like she came down here purposely to try to take me down and to get a story. Because right after this fake ass abuse, now this bitch, she started making shows talking about she's abuse victim. And everybody bought that shit. No evidence, nothing. The bitch can show you no evidence. And then what's so crazy, it's over with now. You asked the bitch, what did Jay Prince do to you? He hit me. Okay, how did he hit you? She would never answer. Never. I said, we was on Taslim channel. I said, now it's over. You don't got to worry about the course no more. What did I do to you? You told everybody everything else. So what did JP do to you? How did he hit you? She knows she don't have no answer. Because it never fucking happened. Now the bitch hit me. And every time I think about that, I wish I would have fucked you up. I don't give a fuck who don't like it. I get more mad when a motherfucker do something to me and I let it ride. But then I get lied on and woo up, bro. I think bitches need to leave me the fuck alone. Because I'm a dangerous motherfucker. I ain't gonna let too many motherfuckers get a pass off doing something to me, violating me. I don't give a fuck who you is.
So let me ask you this then. How did most people ask this about you, if you don't know it already. How did you get custody of your children?
Huh?
How did you get custody of your children?
I created something called nigga magical mathing.
Okay.
I put 2 and 3 together and got 6. Right? And so how I did it was I paid attention to all of when y'all say no fault divorces and stuff like that. And then when I look at all of the men that can't see their kids, typically they be good women. They be the women that want kids. And they want them for their benefits, for the welfare, or they just want them. So you can't get those type of bitches pregnant. You can't get you can't get the good women pregnant. The good women turns into the bad women in the divorce court. Cause she taking all your shit, including the kids. Now the bad women who don't give a fuck about the kids turns to the good woman. Cause she just gonna give you them kids. She don't want them motherfuckers. I did the same strategy that black women do for niggas. Most black women is afraid to fuck with the good guy. Why? She get pregnant by the good guy. This man got everything going good. He attorney. He making good money. He's stable. She not going to be able to just keep the kids from him like that. It's going to be a good fight in court. So who she get all the babies to? Niggas with felonies. Niggas just ducking the dollars in the police. So most times if I get a bitch pregnant, and most times what end up happening, she go to court. Most times niggas got a warrant any motherfucking way. Nigga, you got a history of selling dope. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna win no custody battle. That's what women do. So I said, okay, I'm finna do the same shit in reverse. I'm gonna get with all of the women I'm gonna impregnate all of the women who don't give a fuck about kids. I like it easy that way. And motherfuckers call that a predator.
Right,
everybody got motherfucking preferences what they choose to go after. That ain't no motherfucking predator.
So you wanted children. You just found low vibrational women to have these children with.
Yes. I refuse to be another Tyrese or another nigga choosing this high vibrational bitch. And this bitch taking your kids, taking everything you done. I don't understand you niggas. A black man is so smart they motherfucking dumb. If y'all come up here and say, the stat says, I don't like stats, but y'all say this. I'm going off my real life, what I done seen. If 70 to 80% of marriages in the black community is led by women, why in the fuck would you get married to them? And why the fuck would you get kids by them? None of them niggas end up with their kids. None of them. So why in the fuck? And when most times those are marital stats. So most times niggas that get married thinking they found a good bitch. Ain't no bitch good in divorce court. None of them. None of them. Ain't no bitch good in divorce court. They probably was good in the marriage at the wedding. But every bitch is a horrible bitch in divorce court. Who ain't gonna take advantage of the leverage when y'all got two people fighting? Who not? So why the fuck would you impregnate the good ones? Everything is all good when everything is all good. I don't even go off that. I don't live my life based on what's good right now. Because I know if it's all good, I'm waiting for the bad to happen because it's coming. So why not go get the bitch why not go get the females that's already fucked up, don't care about kids? I just downloaded something called JPay. And that's a prison app. With all of the women that got felonies, they life fucked up, but they got a big booty, ponytail, ankle bracelet with a high ass fertility. Them the women I want. Why? Because guess what? A lot of niggas say that's creepy. Woo at the bam. I'm a fucked up. I don't give a fuck. Yes, I'm a fucked up nigga. But I'm getting my results though. The reason why I want me a prison bitch with an ankle bracelet on, right? Is because most of these bitches wasn't raised with a nigga. Raised from a daddy. So they don't respect a man authority. They was raised by their mama in the government. And them the only motherfuckers that can control a bitch. You can't. The law already chopped off your hands. You can't yell, you can't scream. You got to be partnered with the bitch. So why not? My nigga Magical Method said, what, JP, why the fuck would you go get a woman that's completely free? Completely free. No, let that bitch, choose a bitch that you can, oh, you want to go? Okay, you supposed to be in the house by 9. Like, you know how you get your woman a curfew? A bitch that don't got no ankle bracelet on ain't coming, but they ain't finna honor that curfew. A woman on house arrest will. Oh, you think you finna go to the club? What? Ladies' night? Bitch, not tonight. I'm on the phone with your PO. Ha. Yeah. I'm gonna let the government control the bitch. That's how you gonna get your power. Ain't no incentives for no black man to control women. Their only leader is the government. So I need the government to aid and assist me. The women do it. When most women choose thugs, 9 out of 10 niggas be on parole. When I was on probation, bitches was calling, I'm calling your PO. If you go out and stay all night, she gonna make up some shit. And next thing you know, you get a police contact. Now she know your ass in jail for 21 days before your PO come and see you. Because you got to stay in there for 21 days until your PO come and see you. But at least she knows she going to come and put money on your books. She going to come and visit you. She going to put phone calls. But at least she know you ain't in the club fucking them bitches, though. And that's what I'm doing. In reverse. I don't want no good woman. That's so-called good shit. I want a woman with a ponytail, big-ass booty, with an ankle bracelet on, and extremely high fertility. If a bitch can't have babies, she pointless. I don't even want to fuck you.
So let me ask you this question too, because I know I'm able to ask you the hard question. So you have how many daughters?
3.
So if you feel this way about women, then how are you raising your daughters to be viewed by society or by men?
Here's the difference. The difference is a lot of people say, oh, you contradict yourself when it comes to your own kids. First off, life is a contradiction. That's one. Because I like to fuck Benny. I love to fuck. And I celebrate all my sons and nephews fucking. But I'm not like that with my nieces and my daughters, though. Right? That's one. Secondly, what's going to be the difference is that my daughters has been, they whole foundation has been raised from their father. So unlike majority of black women, they didn't have that father figure. So when my daughters grow up, a man try to tell them what to do, they going to be used to it because they seen it with their daddy. Right? They seen it with their daddy. So they not gonna take offense when a man say, hey man, go do this and go do that. Why? Because they was raised from their daddy. Most majority of black women didn't have that. They didn't have that father exhibited. So they don't. They say fuck a nigga. Where you think fuck a nigga come from? It came from them since they was a kid. They didn't have, because you know how I just got done telling you I needed my mama to protect me? Majority of black women didn't have that father to protect them. To us, we had our mamas. Most of us men had mamas. And mamas, when these little girls want to talk bad about us, our mamas gonna say, not my motherfucking son. Guess what? Majority of black women didn't have the daddy to defend them.
So let me ask you this. So would you be okay if your daughter became an adult, a young woman? Are you okay with her dating someone like you?
Absolutely. I would prefer her to date somebody like me.
So in every way. So if she, so let me ask you this. So if she came home with a guy like you and he walked through the door and said, yeah, man, I love your bitch ass daughter. You know, that's my bitch. You know, I like fucking her. You know, that's my bitch. So, you know, I mean, I'm trying to get whatever I can out of her. You know, I think she's low vibrational anyway. What would you say to him?
Well, it's going to be disrespectful for him to say it out loud, right? Like I say, the world is life is a contradiction because life is complex, right? Life ain't A and B, right? Life is all over the place. If life wasn't complex, we would have answers to everything, and we have answers to every fucking thing, even raising kids. But I will understand the game, right? I understand his motive. Now, I did some shit like that with Devin, my ex-fiance. You know, we was homeless and shit. We moved into his house, and he put us in separate rooms, but I was sneaking in the room and was fucking his daughter in his house. And he ended up putting us out. But if he come off like that, that means now you testing my gangster. Now you trying to pull my card in a way. I'm going to look at it like that. I know, but that don't mean that I'm not a nigga. I know what these niggas want. But whole time, you don't know what your daughters want. You can't victimize your daughters, though. I'm not finna sit up here and make pretend like my daughters and them gonna automatically be good women. If we're gonna think like that, then we shouldn't talk about no woman, because they all got a daddy. They all got daddies. So not all women is good. Hell no. So just because they're my kids, that don't mean I can't. Just because they my kids, what's gonna be a contradiction that I'm overlooking the facts and taking and just saying, okay, these just my kids, so they should get away with murder. No, I teach my daughter, the way you act is the way you're gonna get treated. People are gonna treat you how you act. I don't let my daughters and them get away with shit just because they pretty or they look girls. No. You got accountability, you got responsibilities. But I also teach them that, well, when you do grow up, you're going to get away with shit. Y'all going to get away with a lot of shit. And the world going to forgive you. The world going to believe everything you say. The world don't give that's how the way it is.
So let me say this, guys. Thank you for being here tonight. I see you guys watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, guys. If you want if you have any questions for Jay Prince, go ahead and send a super chat. I'll read those questions in the super chat, and we'll have those read for you guys. Also, I'll be dropping the link pretty soon for you guys to come up and ask Jay Prince questions when we get through talking, and we get the basis and the foundation of who Jay Prince truly is. I want him to have uninterrupted conversation with Jay Prince about who he is. Now, Jay Prince, there's a lot of things that's been said, right? And I know a lot of people are probably going to come up and ask you questions or super chat. But I have a super chat right now, so we're going to read the super chat that just came up. Then I got a question for you. Go ahead.
I just told y'all lay the fuck down.
Got a $5 super chat from What We Know Podcast.
All right, I appreciate that. JT. All right, so so the next question would be, you have a lot of things to say about the system, right? That you take advantage of, right? And this is not something that I'm saying that nobody knows about. You say this publicly, that you take advantage of everything. You say the way you living right now is because it's off the backs of slaves, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So can you explain to us how how does the work system, how the system is benefiting you, and and also how do you respect the system as well? Do you respect the system? But yeah, go ahead. The floor is yours.
Well, I understand my position as a black man in America. I don't have no power. I don't have my own influence, and I don't control my direction. We are not leaders. So if I can't be a leader, if I can't rule, if I can't have my own military, if I can't come up with my own currency, if I can't come up with my own face on that dollar bill or my own God, we don't have our own curriculum. Education in America is basically you go to school, get an education to be a slave, no matter what position you is. You don't run shit. You don't own shit. You gonna always shut that shit up. You don't run shit. You don't make the rules. You don't make the laws. You're not the judge, jury, or the executor. So since you're gonna live your life, since I'm gonna live my life as a bitch, basically, I'd rather finesse than to take pride and to go work in a system that's against me. That want me dead, that got the worst interest, got my best interest at heart. To go to school to let them tell me that I ain't shit, that I was a slave, that I'm weak, and you better not even think about competing with standing up to the great right. Why the fuck would I this is why I believe that animals is more smarter than intelligent than niggas. Animals is more intelligent than niggas. Because you'd never see a zebra. You'd never see a zebra going up to lions and going up to a lion looking for directions. Looking to be led. looking to work for them, looking to feed them. You'll never see a cat asking dogs or pit bull for help. Or if they can talk in their language. You'll never see zebras or cats to trust in their enemy. They know sworn enemy. Guess what them animals do? When a zebra see lions, they gonna run. Why? Because they know that they the ops. They don't want shit from them. When it comes to niggas, well, black people, niggas know better. When it comes to black butlers and black mammies, they gonna walk right in. They like the white girl in the movie when everybody running this way, this bitch running dead smack into the pistol. That's how black people is. The black people is different from niggas. I don't have a problem with nigglets. I had a problem with black women. But that's my thing. So, yes, I'm finessing the system. I said, man, fuck trying to take pride in working for somebody else's shit. What pride you gonna get from working for another man? You got all of these people trying to talk about this. You got what's that dude named R. Payne talking about he was a engineer, right? And then I try to pull up anything that he done built. He's not represented. Yeah, he worked as an employee / slave. In his mind, he got paid good. But he don't get the credit. He don't get the credit for that. You didn't build shit. Because if you did, if you was an engineer, why you can't engineer and get paid? Why your face not, when I Google, I guarantee you I cannot Google nothing that got some sort of importance of any one of these black engineers and see their face on there. Guess what I'm going to see? Whites, Asian, and everybody else but the nigga. So why would I let the white man sell me a dream? That only works for women. Niggas should know better. Why would I let a white man sell me a dream? American dream is real until you get pinched and wake up and realize you've been bamboozled this whole motherfucking time. And guess what, black man? I woke the fuck up. I said, fuck that shit. I'm finna sit back and collect. Oh, they white though. Well, guess what? White people used black folks for many things, including building this country. Even though they hate us, even though they don't fuck with us, they still used us to their benefit. That's why we were slaves. It was for the white man benefit. That's what the white man did when you was out there in that cotton field. They was sitting on their ass like this, watching your ass, building their empire, and you take pride. And this was so crazy. Black people take pride for being a cotton picker. What kind of pride is that? You was getting hoed. I don't take pride in working a white man's job. Now, I would take pride if we was building our own infrastructure. A black man or black woman infrastructure. Man, I would go to work every day. I probably work days free with our face on there because it got substance. It means something. It represents me. That white man's education don't represent me.
So you're saying that any black person, I'm gonna ask you this just after this super chat. Give me just a second. We got another super chat because I got another great question for you. But go ahead with the super chat. Go ahead, sweetheart.
All right, y'all. From Eugene Steele.
She done, or
you can answer the question. Go ahead.
Then what do you want for black people? To be independent. I want black people to debunk everything that he was told to by his oppressor. I want black people to stop trusting every fucking thing that his oppressor gave them. Yes, once you realize everything you've been taught from your oppressor, everything, because I truly believe black folks is stupid. Why? Because everything you know come from the people that hate your guts. And they don't got mind showing it, telling you that. They want you dead. They trying to get rid of the 14th Amendment to keep your rights here. They don't fuck with you. So why would you believe anything that regurgitate with your life? See, black folks is afraid that if they debunk everything that was taught to them, they gonna realize they weren't smart like they think they is. All of your education come from people who don't fuck with you, who want you dead, and showed you, and doing it today.
So Jay Prince, I got another question for you. So you said the house you're living in right now came off the back of slaves. You said
I love slaves.
You get income from the government. As far as like I heard you say the other day, and you were showing your phone, and you was telling us, "Hey, listen, this is what I get from the government. This house that I'm living in by a lake is paid for off the backs of you black slaves." So,
yes.
So the house that you got, the stainless steel refrigerator, all the stuff that you spoke about, you said came from off the backs of slaves, correct?
Yes, slaves is the best. Now I see why white men won't love slaves. I see why he slave you niggas. Because this is the best. Bro, when I was a slave, because I slaved in America for 23 years, right? Working these jobs, slaving in these jobs, right? I didn't get no recognition for none of that. All them jobs I worked at, they benefit. They grandkids benefit. Not mine. They was paying me peanuts on the dollar. Right? And so, and when I go outside, all of these businesses in America is white-owned businesses. What is my son, my black-ass son, when he walk outside, he see the American infrastructure, and none of it represent him. Not even his own God. Fuck all that. Yes, lay on your ass and collect. That's the best feeling. Guess what? I get to be a father full time. That's something niggas didn't ever get the chance to do, right? Because you're black men. Let's be for real. You'll never be a man in America. Never. Let me repeat that one more again. Black men, you will never be a man in America. And being a man don't got shit to do with you working or owning or having some motherfucking money. Being a man is sitting across the table with the government, help coming up with laws, making orders that other people got to follow. Black men, you are not a leader. In order to be leader, you got to have men following you, especially men of importance. Men that got some type of power, and you don't have that at all. You can't even get your bitch to follow you, let alone your kids. You the only one with this problem. That goes to show you not a leader. Your bank account don't represent your leadership. Until you get your own motherfucking flag. Bro, you's a black man and your woman and kids is bowing down to a naked white man and calling him Jesus. You the only motherfucker that gotta share God with your enemy. You the only motherfucker got to share a God with your known sworn enemy. I don't care how you dice it. I would never receive shit from my motherfucking enemy. Is you cool? What? Asians, God looks like them. Indians, God look like them. Whites, God looks like them. When it comes to niggas, your God is the image of the motherfucker that slaved your bitch ass. Fuck you talking about? I'm just calling like it is because I don't want to give us fake accolades. Because as long as we accept those fake accolades, we ain't gonna think that we got a problem. And as long as you can pull up and say, "Oh, white people in the same boat," you never realize you're in a fucked up position. No, I'm gonna call it like it is. If I got my ass whooped in the ring, I'm not gonna go around and say I won, because I won't never learn. You got to humble yourself.
Now, anytime, I got another question for you. They say I have some people here in my chatter that are saying these things right here. Guys, if you want to join the panel right now and ask JP some questions, the link is linked. Let me say linked. It is pinned at the top of the chat. You can come on up and ask your questions. If you want to ask questions in the chat, you can definitely send a super chat. We'll ask those questions to JP. But JP, the question is, they said earlier, you said, I don't want anything from the people who oppressed us or the people who enslaved us, our enemy. But aren't you receiving food stamps and housing and all these different things from the enemy?
Yes, because I'm in captivity mode. I'm in survival mode. I'm in the abnormal position, state of mind. I'm in a abnormal state of being. I'm not going to take pride in slaving, killing myself for his benefit. Y'all go out there and y'all kill yourself. Y'all say black men die early. Because that black man taking pride in killing himself for the white man's benefit. The white man don't even work hard as you. Most jobs where you going to see hard labor, when you go in the back, you going to see the niggas. The office, always white. The comfortable shit, the relaxed shit, and the boss be way across state in a whole new state on yachts and boats while you slaving it every motherfucking day and missing time out with your kids. Guess what I get to do? Being on my ass. This is why I take pride in it. Majority of black men never got the opportunity to raise his kids and be in a home with his kids. Guess what I got the opportunity to do? And then they girls. So I got the opportunity to be with my kids all day long. Every day.
Now there's somebody in the chat at Brian12345545. If you would like to join the panel and have a conversation with Jay Prince, you could definitely do that. The link is in the chat, guys. If you don't see it, let me know. Well, it's been dropped again. Thank you, sweetheart. It's been dropped again at Brian, and we added you right there. So if you want to go ahead and put that in your device and come on up, you could definitely do that. Now, if you can't do it, use the hyperlink in this chat, then go to my YouTube channel and go to the other live, because it's two running simultaneously together, and you could definitely click the link at the top of that chat and come on in here. Make sure your camera is on, make sure there's no background noise, make sure you have good lighting, and make sure you're sitting still. We don't need to do a walk around of your house. But Jay Prince, yeah. So I think that, you said that even the housing that you have, it seems like you have a pretty nice house there. You said you living by the lake.
Yeah, I was just homeless before I got this house. Everybody was making fun of me, right? Me and my kids was homeless. I was living with my downstairs neighbor for 2 months. And God gave them butlers front row seat tickets to see the fruits of their labor given to this bum. They ain't living like this. Majority of these slaves ain't living like this. Especially in New York. You know how close. I mean, they basically living in my bathroom. You know how big. Look at that. When I look outside, I see water. My front yard got a lake. And motherfuckers fishing and pedal boating and shit. Skinny dipping. Y'all front yard, y'all got bars on y'all window because you don't know if a bullet gonna come in that motherfucker, and you paying $2,400 for that.
And now, Jay Prince, again, guys, if you want to come up on the panel, hey, the link is in the chat. Now I'm gonna say this to you, Jay Prince. I heard you say that black men don't own anything, won't have anything. T-Max, you want to come up, man? Please do. Black men don't own anything. They don't have anything. They don't have their name or anything. But then you said something particularly I remember you saying is that a black man don't have a chance with a black woman because the government can do more for that woman than a man can ever do.
Yes.
Can you go into that for me?
By me living it, I witness on what now. I used to complain. Black men, black women, y'all should take down that system. Bro, once I started living off the system, I said, ain't no motherfucking way I'm gonna give up all of this for a nigga that barely coming in with these penny ante ass dollars. Ain't no black man finna take care of you without even throwing it in your face neither. Cause if a black man give you something, he gonna try to control you. And if you don't do what he say, he gonna take shit back. He petty than a motherfucker. Cause I know I done done it. Give me my shit back if you ain't gonna listen. Or you get the fuck out of my house. That's how we use our stuff to control a bitch that don't got it. The government don't do that. Man, the government would take a homeless bitch and put her in something like this. They can give her the bills, everything. And then, guess what? It's a thing called ADRC. They give you $4,000 on a car. Right? So, bro, why in the fuck would I go try to slave to? Only reason I'm going to be doing it is to please y'all. Because y'all say this would have been a man. Man, fuck off. Man, black women is not going to give up all of this freedom. And then they got the freedom.
So, yeah, because I remember you saying that. I remember you saying, why be with a man who's averaging $50,000 a year when the government can give you close to $200,000 a year when it comes to child care and food stamps and free housing and all this other stuff? It'll add up to $175,000, $200,000 a year. And so, so
basically, being on welfare, you getting over $200,000 to $300,000 a year. No, you're not getting it in your hand. But when you get done paying daycare expenses, when you get done paying rent for houses like this or bigger, my sister got a 5-bedroom corner house with acres of land, and she paid $25. Everybody in that neighborhood either own their shit and they done paid almost $1 million for their shit, or if they renting, they paying at least $4,000 or $5,000 a month. Hands down. She got a 2-car garage, a 4-car driveway for $25 a month. Ain't no nigga gonna put up. See, the government is a nigga. That's all the government is. Basically, you know how y'all compete with niggas? Like, okay, I can take care of your bitch better than he can. Guess what? The government slid right up in your bitch. I can take care of you better than he can. And then what's so cold about the government, he can put stumbling blocks to prevent you from working. Get that nigga a felon.
Man.
That motherfucker can't do shit for you. Come home. And majority of black women is home and they home to state. They love the government. Hell, I love the government. And since and then I get paid to take care of my kids. I'm basically broke. When you get done paying all of this shit, black man, look, okay, I'm gonna calm my nerves down. When you get done adding up the rent, daycare expenses, healthcare expenses, taxes, and then you still getting child support. I get child support from my baby mamas. And you better ask Roro. She ducking and dodging me right now, right? So I got child support coming from that bitch. What else I get? Taxes. I get to file all 3 of them. I get $3,000 a kid. So that's another 10 racks. My rent is cheap as hell. Why would I work? I'm doing way better being a bum. Being on welfare. I don't want to go to work every day, dragging to work. Every day y'all go to work, y'all gotta get bitched on and shit. Fuck that. Most of these niggas, if they make it, you gotta look at it. Black men, if you making 6 figures a year, you working a job, guess what? The tax is gonna take at least 30,000 of that. So now you bring home 70. If you got kids, you gotta pay for daycare. Out your pocket though. Them motherfuckers be like between 3,000 to 8,000 a month. Depends on how many kids you got. Right? I can afford to have kids, because guess what? I can have many kids as I want to, guess what? The government gonna take care of me and mine. Y'all slaves gonna take care of me, whether you like it or not. You slaves gonna take care of my kids. If you got a problem with it, don't come at me. Go to the government. And you gonna do taxes that you gotta pay out your $100,000 a year coming to my living arrangements.
So let me make this straight before I bring up the first guys. Again, if you want to be a part of the show, come up on the panel. You definitely can. There's 2 streams right there. You're probably watching the stream on your phone, which is going to be the phone one that you're flipping through and watching it, and then you could actually go to my YouTube channel. It's streaming on the phone and in the phone version, and it's streaming in the horizontal version. So make sure you guys go over there. If you want to join, you'll see the link there, and you can click the hyperlink there. Also, I want to bring up the first person who wants to have a conversation with you, Jay Prince. And remember, this conversation is unfiltered. I believe men and women who want to come up here can have a raw conversation with Jay Prince, because he's going to keep it raw with you. So I think you guys should share that sentiment. So I'm going to bring up the first person. 100 Watts is in the building. What's going on, 100 Watts?
Fellas, even fellas.
What's going on? What's going on, man? What you got for our boy tonight, man?
I'm wondering how the thought process works. I've heard you speaking a lot about independence, but your entire existence is based on what the government is giving you, and trying to understand how those 2 things go together.
Because black men and black people is not independent in America. You are still a dependent. You don't have the vision where blacks follow. You not leading. I hear y'all speak like this all the time. Y'all say they getting ready to do this. Who is they? You ain't talking about black folks what they finna get ready to do. Y'all talking about leaving niggas like me behind. Every time the white man put on his coat, y'all put on y'all shoes. The white man control the directions of America, not y'all. You don't run a motherfucking thing.
But he's literally in direct control of everything that you survive on right now.
Right. So when y'all trying to make fun of me, you better get like me. You better accept your position. Your position in America is feminine. Black men and black women, the black race in America is a feminine race. Okay, every other man Prince, see you as a bitch.
Jay Prince, you're telling me that a man that decides to go to school, build a career, and find a way to retire is more feminine than what you're doing right now?
Now, don't answer that, Jay Prince, just yet. I want to bring up T-Max is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Let's bring him up, and then you can answer that question. All right, go ahead. I can't see you, T-Max.
Yes. I'm coming, man. I'm getting my lighting right, bro.
Okay. We'll bring you back when you like. Come on.
I'm on your ass, bro. I'm on my way. Hold on.
All right.
He's more feminine than me because he bought the pimping. He's been pimped. Right? I look at those men like Americans hoe. The only thing a black man, black people in America, you are nothing more than a hoe in America.
So you have more control over your life than someone to decide basically to live any other path.
Hey, ladies, come stand in this corner. Yes. So here's why I say that.
Go ahead.
Here's why. Because the little piece of freedom that I got, right? I made my life a soft life. Right, I don't gotta go up there and die. Look how soft my hands and shit is. I don't gotta go up there and weld and pick up bricks and shit. I don't gotta do that. I'll let y'all slaves take care of me. Thanks, government, for hoeing these niggas. Because if it was left up to y'all wouldn't if it was left up to y'all to take care of me with y'all money, you wouldn't do it. Because you damn sure didn't even send me a super chat. So thanks to the government for hoeing you niggas. And guess what, 100 Watts? You was in the military, so you are a government man. And this is where you've been gaslit. And you don't even recognize it. Guess what, 100 Watts? If you got a problem with me, government, being on welfare, guess what you can't do? You don't have the power to take me off of it. You don't got that power. And you the government. You fought for this country. And you don't got no say-so.
Hey, my brother, I fought for this country so you could get welfare, my nigga. Like
that's what they told you. No, you fought for this country because that's what they want you to do.
Hey, brother.
Because if they didn't get enough people to sign up, they was going to make you fight. And that's called drafting.
And you're not wrong in that. But you also are not. See, here's my thing with what you're doing.
Never wrong.
Here's my thing with what you do, right? Because you're creating this world that exists where you're telling me that a nigga that is disciplined to get up every day for 4 years and take himself to class to be able to get a degree, that's feminine? You're telling me, no, see, okay, cool. You're telling me that a nigga that is disciplined enough to be able to complete a task is feminine. You're telling me that a nigga that is able to come from the bottom, build his own business, and create something of his own structure to be able to take care of his family is feminine. But you're telling me the fact that you get to wake up and not have to have a real job and still get your rent paid is not feminine? My nigga, that sounds like everything you just said about all the black women that you looking for.
We both are feminine. I'm just doing it a smart. We both are feminine. I said the black race is a feminine race. We both are feminine. I'm just doing it in a more smarter way. The object of this game is to work smarter, not harder. So you decide to work harder to get not even get the half of the results that I got.
So help me understand what's masculine then.
So it's not masculine. So we don't know what masculinity is unless the white man gives the definition.
Oh my God, masculinity.
No, I didn't say masculinity don't exist. It don't exist amongst black men.
Only white men can be masculine. That's what you're saying.
Yes, white man is the white man is the gatekeeper of masculinity. Yes, let me tell you how. He controlled the laws. When they pull up, you go running. They don't go running when they see you. They don't need to depend on your work. They don't need to depend on your business. They don't depend on you for shit. You don't create the amendments, the Constitution. They do. Donald Trump, them all whites is the face of masculinity. They run this shit. What you just got done describing 100 Watts is a woman. You dealing with what women do. They go to the job, get their careers, discipline themselves, go to school and get lied to about you go to school to get taught that you ain't shit and you humble yourself. You call it discipline. No, that's submission. That is submission. The woman makes you submit. And what the band? Because if you was masculine, if black men was masculine, where your flag at?
Hey,
where your currency at? Where your military? You went in the military, but you don't got your. I thought anything you get taught, you teach a man how to fish so he can fish on his own. You went to war, or you went to the military. Well, where's your military at? Where's your currency at? You did all of this, and you don't got none of it.
Hey, my brother, you don't got
none of it.
Right here, you know why my military right here? Because
once a month.
See, you tripping? Because once a month, because the guys that would put their life on me, put their life on the line for me, and have put
they stupid for doing it. They some dumbasses.
Jay Prince, it's amazing how you said you wanted to be respected and had a chance to speak. Just allow me to respond to you. Allow me to respond because you're making a lot of points that plenty of us do not agree with. And you said you wanted to have a conversation. I would like to.
Thanks, EBT. Go ahead.
Are you telling me that the black man that made the cotton gin is feminine?
You said what?
The black man that invented the cotton gin, is he feminine?
Invented the cotton?
The cotton gin. It was a tool used
while collecting cotton during slavery? Is he feminine for creating a tool that was used while niggas were slaves? Is he?
He 100% feminine.
Okay. So you're telling me George Washington Carver, very intellectual, all the degrees, he was able to teach black people all kinds of shit. He's feminine too?
Yes, he didn't teach him how to get independent of a white man or take over this country.
Malcolm X, feminine as well?
Yes, he didn't fight the white man.
Hey, my brother.
How many bullets did he put?
You know
Listen.
I'm gonna keep it a rack with you. I'm gonna keep it a rack with you, brother, because I listened to you for a while. And you did a lot of talking about how women without fathers and how it affects them. You never once spoke about how not having your father affected you. Because listening to you, you're telling me that black men ain't shit because the black man that was supposed to be there to protect you wasn't.
But here's the thing. It don't matter if I had a father or not. I'm a black man in America. He's a black man in America.
It matters for a woman, but not you.
This part was a good thing that I didn't have a father because it would have did more to me if I had to watch my black father get bitched by society.
So it matters more for a woman than it does for you. That's what you're saying?
Yes. Listen.
Okay.
Hold on. Listen. Peep this. Your woman don't need you. Black women don't need you, bro. When harm come her way, guess what you're going to tell her? Call the police. Another man. Why? Because you can't do it. When a woman need help, go to the welfare office. They help you. Why you can't do it? Because you don't got it. When a black woman getting slapped by them agents, protest. Why? Because you don't got the army to go fight the agents. You don't got the army to go fight the white man. You don't got the army to go fight nobody. Right? When they fucking with your women. Black women is the only women in America that anybody outside of blacks can do harm to, and they don't got to worry about the men pulling up.
BMU, I'm sorry, man. I came up here. Hold on, Jay Prince. I heard you for 2 hours, bro. Y'all niggas got me out the bed.
T-Max has something he want to ask you. Go ahead, T-Max.
No, I ain't got shit I want to ask him. I'm going to tell him to do one thing for me in a second, but BMU, I'm sorry. I came up here to say something, but I can't relate because no woman that I really fuck with or ever fuck with go to the Asians. I'm taking that he talking about hair, nails, and all that other shit, right? My women don't get slapped by them. Jay Prince, hold on. I think you're on too many tater chips and sodas with the night, and it got you intoxicated. So only thing I'm gonna ask you to do for me, because you was doing something when I first came up here, you were doing some math, right? You went from 100,000 to 30,000 being taken in taxes. Then you broke it down to some astronomical number of 5,000 to 8,000 worth of daycare. That's a lot of fucking kids that I don't got in daycare age. So what I want you to do for me is start back at the top at 100,000. Take 30,000 away for daycare, for taxes, and then 70,000. Break that down to me of what lifestyle look like.
Okay. So you making $30,000, right? $100,000.
Okay, yeah.
You making $100,000. I'm aware for we got the same house.
Cool.
We in the same environment. We got the same amount of kids.
Hypothetically.
Right, hypothetically. You got more kids.
I don't think $100,000 person gonna be in the same house, but go ahead, I'll let you have it.
So let's say you want to get fancy. You want a 3-bedroom, nice house.
Yeah.
Right? Depends on where you live in. California, New York, Florida,
Milwaukee.
I'm saying I'm New York, whatever.
Yeah.
You're gonna pay about 5,000. 5,000 times two. We're gonna say between 3 and 5,000. Times that by 12.
You talking about in rent?
In rent alone. Times that by 12. That's between 30 to about 50, 60,000 a year. Now you talking about your electric. I get energy assistance. Right? My bill ain't number $40 a month. And I can have a washer and dryer here. If you pay it, you're gonna pay at least between 3 and 500.
All right. So all these numbers that you spitting out, I'm gonna let you have your math, But see, that's why I said I can't relate because all these numbers you
You
spent.
gonna have
Hold
one
on.
you got kids.
Hold on. Wait a minute. You named the most expensive motherfucking states in the goddamn union, right? In America. So I know Milwaukee for listen, bro. If you're getting what the fuck you getting living on the lake, I know in Milwaukee it ain't $3,000 to $5,000 a month for no 3-bedroom. That's why you didn't name Milwaukee. You named New York, California, Idaho, all the shit except for Milwaukee and North Carolina. That's where you at and where I'm at. I'm telling you.
How much for a 3-bedroom to live on a lake in Milwaukee, Wisconsin a month in rent?
You got to delete the bird.
On the lake in Milwaukee, expect to pay between $2,800 and $8,000 a month. If you're okay with being close by, prices typically range from $1,800 to $2,500 monthly.
You a lie. I didn't call you a lie disrespectfully.
Hold on.
That's in Milwaukee.
That's your chat GPT, right?
It's AI. It's an AI overview.
Exactly.
A 3-bedroom.
Go to goddamn Google to the actual apartments. Your chat GPT on the same bullshit you on.
Come on, no. What?
It's going off of what the fuck.
I got chat GPT.
Your AI assistant is fucked up.
No, I went to Google. I went to Google. Watch this.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Google. Google. How much for a 3-bedroom house on a lake in Milwaukee, Wisconsin? A studio is $1,545. That's a studio.
Now hit North Carolina.
Google. How much for rent in a 3-bedroom house on a lake in North Carolina?
For a 3-bedroom lake house rental in North Carolina, expect to pay roughly between $2,300 and $3,500 or more per month. Prices vary depending on the location.
Right.
And you said you wanted to have a conversation. I would like to.
Thanks, EBT. Go
ahead.
You said 5,000.
That's $5,000 less than what the fuck you just said. So that
no, it's not.
That shit went Milwaukee.
What I'm saying is you talking like you don't always find. Now, T-Mac, times that by 12.
Let's go with 3 times 12, nigga. What's that?
So let's see. Google. How much is we're gonna cut in the middle? How much is 3,000 times 12?
3,000 times 12 is 36,000.
36,000
out of my 70.
Out your 70.
Keep going.
So you got 34,000 left.
Keep going.
Oh, okay. Daycare.
Hold on.
How much is daycare out of pocket for 3 kids a month?
Who example is this? Yours? You ain't paying for daycare.
Around $2,600 to $3,500 a month on average.
The average nigga don't got 3 kids in daycare.
Whoa, no. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Somebody got them. Because these women ain't having kids by themselves.
Right, so check this out. The average nigga, hold on. Let me rephrase that. The average nigga don't got custody the way he got to pay that. The average nigga paying $1,000 to $2,000 a month in child support.
We talking about niggas that want to get their kids, right? And they got 3 kids or more.
The only way you say we can get them is the fuck.
This is what I'm saying. Y'all can't afford to have kids like I can. Because your pride is stopping you from going to the welfare. Right? Wow. So I can have many kids as possible because y'all gonna take care of it.
Hey,
so
brother, if it's pride,
I ain't tripping.
If it's pride, if you want to
again,
then I'm fine with
now
that.
The daycare.
Yeah, I ain't lying,
this
man.
is how
Hold on, JP. Let me say this one time. Shout out to BMU, Black Man Unfiltered, man. Y'all hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. The super chats is open. Jay Prince is on all the Idaho bullshit tonight. Potato chips on deck. I need everybody to make sure that they tap in and tell somebody that Jay Prince is on Black Man Unfiltered. Go ahead.
No, so appreciate 3,000 again. So daycare, 3,000 a month. We're gonna cut it to the middle. That's Now another 36,000. Your 36,000 gone and you got 3 kids in your custody. Y'all can't afford it to take care of y'all kids full time.
So now we broke.
Now, watch this. Google, how much is health expenses for 3 kids in North Carolina a
That don't
month?
apply to me. Me and 100 Watts, we got that shit called VA.
The majority of people not VAs.
And the majority of niggas don't got their kids paying $3,000 a month.
Majority of people got 3 bedroom. Anytime you get a 2 bedroom plus that's made for families.
Kids paying $3,000 a month in daycare, homie.
Let me see. How much is health insurance, dental insurance, all that insurance for 3 kids a month?
Health insurance for 3 kids can cost anywhere from no monthly cost with government programs to $600 to $900 or more each month for private plans. For financial advice, consult a professional.
So the government, you don't pay zero.
Yeah, but
Title 19, I don't pay nothing. Hold on.
But you took it.
If you're working, you don't get this.
The highest that they said is $900 a month.
$900 a month if you try to be big and bad and go get a job.
But that's for 3 years.
So now times that's another 12,000, right? Okay. Google, how much do you get if you file your 3 kids?
Filing taxes with 3 children can potentially give you up to $14,586.
That's daycare back at least, nigga.
No, this adding to the government. I'm telling you how much money that the government recipients get.
You must be on something or coming off.
But Google, how much WIC expenses do in Milwaukee do people get?
I ain't fucking with them. This is too much.
In Milwaukee.
But look, ask Google this.
Look.
Hold on. Time out.
$1,000 monthly on living expenses. For a family of 4, that increases to around $4,500 to $5,000 per month.
Okay, cool.
Times that by 12.
Okay, ask Google this. What is the most you're allowed to make in order to receive government assistance?
Google, how much am I allowed to make in Milwaukee, Wisconsin of a family of 4 been on government assistance?
In Milwaukee, income limits for government assistance vary. For a family of 4, the monthly gross income is generally $5,360 for food share, $3,081 for W-2 cash assistance, and $2,750 for Badger Care Plus parents.
So count that up. That's about 10 racks. And don't let me put my kids on this. Hold on. How much do they give you your kids on disability in Milwaukee, Wisconsin?
That's another thing. Y'all putting kids on there to get checks is crazy.
A child receiving disability benefits through SSI can get up to $1,086.16
You
per
just
month.
like you just
like that's another 3 racks.
So Jay Prince, you getting all this? You getting all this, Jay Prince?
Hell no.
No. I was going down there to put my kids on disability.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Look, all bullshit aside, I can't stand when I see women that do that shit, and you just like them, bro. Like,
I'm exactly like them.
Do you know that's like putting a felony on your kid at fucking 5 years old, homie?
No, that's not like putting a felony.
Damn lie. That shit follows them the rest of their life.
No, listen. The difference is felonies don't get shit. Disability, you get Section 8 quick.
BMU, I come up here. This shit he on. Jay Prince on one.
You trust the government more than I do. You trust the government more than I do. And I actually got brainwashed. I legitimately got brainwashed, and you trust the government more than I do. I would like you.
Thanks, EBT. Go ahead. I already done broke y'all, right? Just off the house and the daycare expenses. Y'all can't keep up. This is why the black woman choosing the government over you.
No, you missing the point that we make. You limited in how far you can go. There's a cap to what you can do in order to enjoy this.
You got 3 kids. How many kids you got?
I got number 5 that'll be here in a couple months.
I guarantee you don't have full custody, and you better not sign up because you can't afford it.
How you gonna guarantee me anything?
I what you bet?
How you
I
gonna
bet
guarantee
you
me
can't
anything?
afford it.
And my brother,
We just added up the numbers on 3 kids.
I'm not about
What
to
city
play.
you live in?
I'm not about to play this game with you because
What city do you live in?
They in the room right next to me. So you're not about
What
to play
city
with me in the
you
custody.
there with the mama?
You're not about to play with me in the custody of my kids. That's number one.
No. Hold on. You don't got full custody. I know you don't. You can't afford it. What city do you live in?
Hey, my brother. Okay, cool. Let me tell you. I live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and the woman that I'm with has not worked a full-time job in 3 years, my nigga. So what you talking about?
So this is what y'all doing.
So what are you talking about?
Right. So you got, hold on. I guarantee you're not standing nothing like this. Y'all barely surviving.
Nigga, what?
You're not paying for daycare. You're not paying for daycare because she's there. Right? She's there. She covered up a lot of stuff, right? And I guarantee you, this is how y'all he finessing the system. Because he working, right? She going down there getting the food stamps. She going down there getting the kids on health care.
Say who?
Your woman, your baby mama is. You know she is. You can't afford that shit by yourself.
Hey, my nigga, do you know what I do for a living?
I don't give, unless you're a millionaire, you ain't affording it.
Do you think that I might be more financially responsible than you? Do you know that I'm paying for school?
With 5 kids, you can't afford it.
Hey, my nigga, I'm paying for community college out of my pocket. Don't play with me right now. You don't know what I got going on.
With 5 kids, you cannot afford it.
Don't play with me. You don't know me.
And then you say your baby mama not working. So I know you is not finna sit up here and knowing that you can collect all these benefits. You the type of motherfucker that will go buy food stamps, right?
You know why?
Once this sister going to buy food stamps and you got a baby mama that's not working and she can go up there and get them.
My nigga, this is great because the thought process
you just want to be stupid.
The thought process, no, you're being stupid. Hey, my nigga, you being stupid. Because guess what? You said something earlier in this show. You said you in survival mode right now. That's what you said. You said you in survival mode.
This is
That's
crazy.
what you said, right? I've been in survival mode. I think all of us have been in survival mode in our own way. I ain't gonna never try and compare my struggle to yours because mine is completely different. And you ain't gonna act like
everybody
right? I ain't never see what you talking about, brother.
Jay
I ain't never said none of that. You do a lot of projecting. When you talk, you do a lot of projecting. Because I ain't never one time came up here.
Are you paying the health care benefits for all the kids?
Oh my God, my nigga. This is what I'm saying to you. Your thought process is gonna keep you limited in where you at.
How much are you paying food a month? Inflation is $1.99.
I guarantee you.
Hold on, y'all. Now, hold on, let me say this real quick.
Oh, go ahead, homie.
No, I got you. I got some super chats. Jay Prince, somebody offered you $100 if you can answer this question. Okay, so we got 2 super chats, 2 from What We Know podcast, and they're about to be read. So go ahead.
I can't hear it.
There you go.
All right, from What We Know podcast, we got a $5 super chat. It says, JP, I don't know what masculinity is. Then how do you know what masculinity is not? I'll cash up you $100 if you can logically answer that. If you don't know what masculinity is, then how do you know what masculinity is not?
Because the way we operate it don't feel normal. It don't feel like a man. So I know it's the opposite of of how we've been operating. And so when I look at the white man and I look at the black man, I see the power dynamics. We have to qualify ourselves to them. They the gatekeepers of our intelligence. It's not the other way around. We go to them for job opportunities. They don't come to us. We go running when the police, when they pull up behind us with them flashing lights, right? They don't do that. We don't got flashing lights to make them run. We got to abide by their rules. They not buying by our rules, right? So that goes to show me they masculine. We too busy running. Anytime you got to qualify yourself to a person, you know, when you go to an interview and you get trained to act something outside of who you are because you got to qualify yourself to a motherfucker. The motherfucker you got to qualify yourself to is the leader. Just like y'all do with women. If you gotta qualify yourself to a bitch, she's the leader. Ain't no leader qualifying themselves to they servants.
JT with a $5 super chat says, "Go wop bada boo bop wop bamboo." Okay, thank you, JT. I appreciate that.
What my $100?
Hey, JT, come up here and cash out Jay Prince's $100 if you think he answered that correctly. T-Mac, so you've been watching the show since the beginning of the show. Tell me something that you heard Jay Prince say that gave you empathy for him, and tell me what you think about Jay Prince's vision for the system. And he said that most men who are working in the system are slaves and they sissies. What are your thoughts?
So with all due respect, and to slow it down just to get back to, because he was Jay Prince, though, I always talk about, man, he says a lot of true shit in his hurt, if you look at it from Jay Prince contact lenses. But I got 20/20 vision. So the shit that he talking about don't apply, and let it fly. So anybody in the chat or anybody ever watching him on panels, that's why we fuck with him and bring him up, because like I don't listen to it. If you listen to it, he gonna get you in a trance to where you're gonna feel real lucky. And luck is for leprechauns, and nigga, you ain't green. So when he talking about where your army at, what army are you talking about, Jay Prince? The same army that neither one of us. I ain't talking about military, because I think that's a real pain point for you. Every time somebody talk about the actual military, it seems like it stings to you. So we ain't gonna talk about that. Outside of the military, what army are you talking about? You talking about gang members? You talking about homeboys that are ride on a city?
Yeah,
or
they're my army.
The country? Huh?
That's my army.
What?
Niggas of the ghetto is the only ones that got army. This is why black women chooses ghetto boys, because they like a replica of the white man.
You talking about, boy, you talking about the black women
of the white man.
But you only talking about a fucking smart look. Y'all 38% of the population in Milwaukee. I just looked it up. Black people, period. And 50% of them is not niggas in your city. They're not living on the same. They're not living in the house that you living in with the lake.
I think you need to stop listening to them stats.
That's the same stat that you just pulled up.
Them all the people that got arrested. How can they determine if they not a nigga?
What?
Them all the people that stat is all the people that got arrested. How can they determine if you ghetto or not?
Milwaukee is made up of 30% blacks, 38% blacks. Google it.
Out of 700,000.
I don't give a fuck what the number is. I'm talking about the percentage.
Right. So out of 700,000, that's almost like 300,000 or 400,000 people that's ghetto.
Yep. And you got to still consider. No. Who said ghetto? You
so how can you determine if they not ghetto?
You got to first consider the old motherfuckers who bout out of here.
They still ghetto. My uncle was 65 still selling dope.
But you still talking about the small lens that you look through. Hold on, bro. One thing that the government don't do for you is allow you to travel and do extraordinary shit. So you can't see the full scope of the 300,000. You only see about 200 motherfuckers on the shit that you talking about.
No, that's false. So you brought up a stat, and this is why you can't listen to black men. They black people that's educated. He brought up a stat.
I'm not.
And this is where my nigga Magical Maffin be having these people windmilling. So we finna use his logic. He Googled the stat of 38% of black folks in Milwaukee. Mm-hmm. So the question that I'm asking you, T-Mac,
is an X.
How do they determine what is the percentage of the black folks that's ghetto? And how can they determine that?
All right, let me get the super chat out real quick. Hold on. Just a second.
This nigga crazy.
If they never been in jail.
Super chats.
Got a $5 super chat from Juana Washington 9597. It says, I work 13 hours a day and I
agree with Jay Prince. I would never go on welfare, but he's not lying.
It's a reason why these women chose to give up the sacrifice. You got to understand. See, we keep bashing.
What women though? All women. You had like all
Let me say
women.
this, T-Mac. We had a whole what's that big word? We had a whole pandemic of women for 40 years sacrificing their fathers. And see, we can understand why they did that. I got a foot in the door. Now I see why. Shit, I would sacrifice you. Only thing that I'm missing is the Me Too movement for niggas.
So we found out that what they were doing was damaging to the black family, and you decided to continue to perpetuate it. Heard that?
Yes, because it's some shit.
Hey, fuck it. It's already fucked up. Let's just keep knocking it down some more. Hey, go ahead, take that with
you. The shit is already gone.
Hey, my nigga. And so again, so that's why I can agree with T-Max and like just can't relate. I don't know what you're talking about, brother, because you talking about being stuck somewhere where niggas are not supposed to be. We are all in agreement. Like niggas is living lives.
Y'all keep trying to be something that you never gonna compete with, bro. You're not competing with no man in America.
But who said anything about competing?
So if you're not gonna compete with any man of America, why even try?
Hey, Jay Prince,
what are you doing?
I understand, Jay Prince. What I'm talking to you is about before we even get to competition. It's before we even get to competition.
I run my own race. I don't know what
we're talking about. Me being able to enjoy my life in the way that I want to enjoy my life. We're talking about we're talking about me being able to be the example for my sons the way that I believe they should have the example. We're talking about me, not competing with somebody on the outside. We're talking about me.
Man, your son's gonna be selling dope.
I'm cool, bro. I'm cool, bro. You keep saying like you think that you're destroying somebody and like you're creating this space where somebody can't debate you, but you're being completely unreasonable. Like you're living in this space where niggas don't need to be, and the niggas that don't live in that are telling you, "Hey, bro, it's not like that. Hey, bro, the sun actually comes out on this side of the neighborhood." Hey,
so
my nigga,
you said that I'm being unreasonable.
You're being unreasonable, completely unreasonable.
So you don't. So the white man being reasonable with black men.
I'm gonna tell you this,
white man.
I'm gonna tell you that, like you keep talking to me about
white man matters. Okay, he matters in every aspect of your life. You can't keep saying stop going with the white man shit when the white man is sign your check. The white man give you permission, yes or no, for a bank loan. He give you yes or no for a house loan. He did a yes or no for a car loan. He yes or no for this college, get into this university. He yes or no when it's your life on the line in that courtroom, right? He yes and no in the curriculum education. He yes and no when it comes to Jesus. Either he gonna answer your prayer or not. 9 times out of 10, every time you pray to God, it's gonna be a white man answering it. Because what do you pray to God for? It's gonna be a white man gonna answer it. It's not gonna be niggas.
You said nothing. You said nothing against what I said. You said nothing.
No, I was talking about T-Mac because T-Mac said he go with his white man.
Don't talk to me. Don't talk to you,
T-Mac.
Yeah, the white man made the hat and the shirt that he wearing right now, but he wear it proudly. So I got one question to ask you, homie.
No, the white man didn't make this. The slaves made this.
You already spoke
picking cotton.
Words. Let me ask you a question.
The slaves made this from picking cotton.
So let me ask you a question. Are you a slave and a bitch like the black men you talk about that's butlers?
I think I'm a rebellious bitch.
Shut the fuck, nigga.
Dumbass.
It's niggas like you are amazing. I love niggas like you. Cause somehow the world always works exactly how you need it to, but it's against you all the time in the way. Like it's niggas like you are amazing.
How you not a bitch though?
Niggas like you are fucking amazing. You're a rebel.
So how we all not a bitch though?
Tweaking, nigga.
If your woman decide if you're not a bitch, we won't have 78% of women no fault divorces. That's one. If you're not a bitch, majority of black men will have custody of their kids. That's two. If you're not a bitch, black men won't be getting gunned down in the middle of the street and everybody go home. That's three.
About?
If you're not a bitch, you won't have to worry about DEI.
What piece worth that when you need them, bro?
If you're not a bitch, you will be a part of the government. Why all of your presidents is white? If you're not a bitch, right? Come on, let's unpack
Okay, so you not a bitch for going to jail? You not a bitch for getting locked up? You not a bitch for being in that court system? You a bitch, bro. Like you doing you.
I just admitted it.
Okay, but what
And
I'm
the
saying
problem is, I get you niggas to admit it.
No. The problem is
you need to humble yourself and understand that you's a bitch. 100.
You're not listening. The problem is you get to classify
yourself. Y'all go fight for another man's war, and you don't get no credibility from it.
Hey, I told you it's gonna come back to that, man. It's something about the army.
Why would you
don't like?
No, stop. Hold on.
So instead of going fight, instead of taking that courage and fight against the government who took you away from your kids, took you away from your family, yet instead of fighting against him, knowing that how he been doing the black men in America, instead of fighting against him, you fought under him and for him. That's got to be the biggest bitch.
Jay Prince, fuck the military. What I'm talking to you about is you somehow always get to classify yourself as some higher level of whatever the rest of black men are.
Yep.
You get to somehow be
because
classified
mindset.
as something. Stop. No, see, I need you to hear me for a second. Before you respond, hear what I'm saying before you respond incorrectly, sir. You somehow get to classify yourself as a better bitch than the rest of us, and you will not be able to make it make sense. You will not be able to make it make sense how you are somebody that gets to get fed. My nigga, somebody puts food on a spoon and puts it in your mouth for you to eat, and you talking about niggas that get up and go get it and they bitches? Nah, brother, you don't get to classify.
That's how the white man did slaves.
Sir, you're getting fed out of your mouth.
Ain't that's how white men did slaves?
No, I eat what I kill. You getting fed.
Boy, I've been waiting.
When last time you ate something that you killed?
A nigga brings you a bowl.
When was the last time you killed something? When was the last time you ate something that you physically killed?
How about
you went out there and you slaved?
How about every fall I go hunting with my cousins in Virginia?
You don't go hunt, bro. Okay, what I'm saying is, majority of men, majority of black men slaving at work. Slaving.
Hey, my brother, you're tripping. You
don't get the chance to spend time with your kids. And when I say you, I'm not talking directly to you. I'm saying in general as black men. I'm not talking directly to you. And in general, you get bitched in the child support court. Guess how they do you in child support court?
Your fishing pole
the judge, look how the judge, hold on, let me say this.
You ain't got no bait.
This is how you get bitched. Hold on, let me do this. It takes two to make a baby. The judge say, come here. He go to your woman and say, come here. You can't afford your baby? Or that nigga can't afford it? Here, baby. Here. When that baby go up, we just gonna blame everything go wrong on that bitch ass nigga. He better not even, I don't care what you say to that nigga. He better not even raise a finger. No, don't even look at you like that. I'm gonna whoop his ass. You protected by me. I'm your man now. And I double dog them. Oh, he threatened to come up here and take these kids. Watch out, put his bitch ass in prison for kidnapping. Let him try me if he want to. The government is hoeing you niggas. Hoeing. If the woman get to bust you upside your shit with a vase, and she better have a motherfucking scratch, watch and see what's gonna happen. You gonna walk your bitch ass up out that house bleeding and madder than a motherfucker. Cause your whole ass is scared to go to jail if you hit her back. I think I'm a rebellious bitch. When you go to divorce court, oh, come here. The government doing this to your bitch. Come here.
Everything about your life is destruction. Everything about what you talk about is destruction.
Hold on, let me unpack this.
Everything about
Let me unpack this. This is how I'm gonna show you how you getting whole. So the government tell your bitch how much that nigga was making. Oh, 100 was making 6 figures. What is 6 figures? Oh, he making 300,000. Okay, you don't got how much money you want out that nigga? Well, I don't even want but 800 because she still love you. Fuck that, we gonna give you 2,800. Child support for all 5 of them kids. And he gonna pay it. If he missed 4 months, I'm gonna put his bitch ass in jail for a felony if he can't afford it. Oh, you did 100 watts come in. Man, what I'm gonna do? You figure it out. That's another way how they horn you. Okay, when it comes to With what? Like, bro, you getting bitched all over the place. You go to jobs.
Check the back chat.
You go to school. Your son go to school. White boys get in his face, jumping him. He go to stab him. Give him his ass 35 years. What you doing fucking my white
brother,
kid?
You gonna stop doing this shit. You gonna stop doing this shit.
I'm telling you what, bro.
No, I'm saying, but why does a black boy have to go to stabbing somebody? Why does a black boy not get to go to college? Why does a black boy not get to just go find a way to live his life? But for some reason, he gotta be a fucking criminal. For some reason, his baby mama gotta be ain't shit. For some reason,
why you want to go to college? Why you want to go to college? That college don't represent you. Like, bro, you go to the same college that white people go to, right?
I want
listen. You go to the same college that white folks go to. Why you don't obtain the same power as they do? And y'all got the same education. How come you didn't become the government? How come you didn't become the president? How come you didn't become the senator? How come you didn't become the congressman?
What power comes from WIC?
Why you didn't become the man that matters?
Your income. What power comes from reporting your income to the white man to make sure that you didn't make too much for him to still feed you next month? Nigga, what power is in that?
They said I can make up to $5,300 and still receive my benefits. That's a lot of money. That's 60,000.
You know that's getting clipped, right? You know that's getting clipped.
Yeah, I just Googled it. I can make up to, in a family of 4, I can make up to $5,300 and still receive my benefits. I love my government. Thank slaves.
Wow. That is
Thank you for slaving in the military, protecting my benefits, bitch.
Hey, and you enjoy every bit of it. But what you ain't gonna
I'm
do
just
is
saying.
I'm a bitch. What you ain't gonna do is tell me I'm a bitch for giving you the chance to do that. With your broke
No, you didn't give me no chance that you was forced to. He punking you.
Hey, JP, I got a question.
Because it was left up to you, you wouldn't do it. Send me $50 right now, 100.
What I owe you for that for?
I just want it.
And why the fuck would I do that? Because you want it.
And see, that's why we need the government to enforce you to do that.
To give you something just because you want it?
No, see, this is why. So don't tell me to say thank you to you slaves, because I'm not going to tell you thank you for some stuff because it was left up to you. You weren't doing it. You won't do it.
No. I never said.
Y'all don't deserve no thank you. You're not doing it out of the kindness of your heart. You're doing it because you're getting hold.
That's your problem. We don't want.
I'm going to thank the government before I thank you slaves.
I don't want you.
You just being a slave. You doing what a slave's supposed to do. Go to work and everybody else benefit.
Okay, and you're gonna stay your ass.
I'm reaping your benefits.
You're gonna stay your ass at this income level, and you're gonna stay.
I have a question. I have a question for JP.
Well, JP said you owe him $100.
Ah, shit. He couldn't answer that shit logically. He couldn't answer that. Wait, I said if you answer it logically. I said it logically.
He answered it logically.
Did you hear? Did you hear you? Did you hear?
Yeah, so you said if I'm saying this, if I don't know what masculinity is, how do I know what masculinity is not? All you got to do is pay attention to the black man and the white man. Prime example. That's logically.
That's not logic. That's not logic.
Fact.
So that's not logic, and it's not a realistic fact.
I don't take information from black men because y'all stupid.
Let me ask you a question. but you're talking about yourself. So you use a self-hater, right? Right.
Yes.
So why would we even listen to what the fuck you got to say when you are failure and you are a self-hater? You hate yourself.
It's not about being a self-hater. It's not about being a self-hater.
It absolutely is, bro.
That's because you only listen to so much.
Everything that you talk about is self-hate. There's no way that
you listen at a surface level, and you listening with jealousy.
Nigga, you all surface level. Everything you said was surface level.
It's not.
It's not deep.
So let me answer you, right? So if you listen and remove the hatred out your heart, right? What I'm doing,
coming from a man that got hatred in his heart.
Hold on. Let me explain it to you. I'm acknowledging the position that black men are in. All of our information that we've been led out, so-called led out of our ignorance, came from the people that hated your guts, that had the worst intentions for you since day one, and they never changed. All of your information has been regurgitated to you. And the only thing you doing is regurgitating some shit that they done told you. Not nothing that is a
So
fact.
are you saying that to yourself?
Hold on. Not nothing that's evidence, right? How come all of this information that black people been learning, why you still is a self-serving up under them? Why they didn't ever teach you how to compete with them?
So
why
let
they
me
didn't ever
ask
teach
you a
you how to
question.
rule over them?
Let me ask you a question.
You think
No.
real surface. You
No,
got
no.
all that gray hair for nothing.
Listen, let me ask you a question. Are you saying that about yourself too? Because where did you get the information from?
I got the information from when I started studying, when I rejected when I let go of all of that information that was told to me by my enemy, and I start focused more on nature.
And you got it from nature? That's nature the one that gave it to you? They gave you the information that you
Nature.
just spouted?
I'm living my life.
Spouted
I'm living my life in a natural state of being. Because I don't have the answers, because I don't got to keep. So just because I can't replace the information that we was told, so I don't. But that don't still mean that I got to continue to practice stuff that's hurting me.
So you got the information from where now?
More information, the more the white man education that y'all ends up with, the further you get away from who you really
but
are.
where did you get your with the information that you got right now that you're telling everybody? Where's that source coming from? Did you say that it came from nature?
Nature in my experiences. So it's the way I view things, right? And so it's nigga masculine math. It's see, y'all so quick to try to water me down.
I asked you a question. I asked you a question.
Let me, because you do this all the time. That's why I assumed it. So what I've been practicing on, I took a step back and I said, JP, we've been given all of this information, alleged information. And what have it done for us? We went to school with white people. Why we still at the bottom? Why we still not the government? Why we still not the president? So when I say nature, like for an example, a lot of people, like I heard a couple people already say, they're not going to have a lot of kids. Why? Because they can't afford it. It's natural for you to have a lot of kids. That's godly way. That's the only power that we got left that the white man can no longer control. And yet you giving that up.
No, but you got the information from. I'm asking you the information because you still didn't answer this.
Wisdom.
The information, the wisdom. Okay, so hold on.
Wisdom.
So hold on. You're saying that you are a bitch. You hate yourself as a black man. You don't like yourself as a man in America. You said that you were less than a man. Matter of fact, you said that you are not a man in America. You said that you wasn't. How did you get that information? You got that information from nature? When was the last time? Let me ask you this. When was the last time you went hiking?
I got that information from our position. So here's the thing. We the only race of men that the woman don't have to listen to, don't have to respect. In fact, she tries her best to do everything not to even look like you. She don't even want to have kids by you. She don't want her kids looking like you. She want her kids looking like whites, right? That's one. Your kids don't respect you, right? That's so when we come up here complaining, it's the reason why black men is the only ones on platforms heavily arguing, complaining about their women not even obeying them or even listen to nothing unless they giving them shit. Bro, stop interrupting, bro.
All right, see, you the most interrupting ass nigga. You ready to spark off now? Ooh, what?
I told you.
No, I'm saying I'm getting somewhere. He asking me a question and you jumping in. So we the only ones that don't have that type of respect. Like your woman don't. Anytime your woman don't need you, your woman don't respect you, that goes to show you ain't shit. Your kids don't even, the younger generation don't even respect the older men. They don't fuck with, they ain't listen to nothing you saying. Cause they knew you was a bitch in your day. They don't want to hear no old niggas preaching. They don't care about that shit you talking.
So in totality,
bro, and then if you wasn't a bitch, why did majority of black men get kicked out of their homes? Bitch. I bet you, when was the last time black men kicked white men out their homes?
So
when was the last time black men kicked Mexican out their homes?
So this is the thing, though.
Other men from their homes.
Okay, but we got all of that.
It got so normal to be a bitch in America to the point where you don't see that you the only ones getting hold.
So
thank slaves.
Let me ask you a question, JP. Then if that's the case, why is your answer just to give up? You've given up on life. Why did you give up on life?
I did not give up. What I did was I'm starting to play the game.
What game you playing? Because you called yourself a bitch. You said that you ain't got no power in America. You said that your kids don't respect you. There's nothing positive that's in your life. That sounds to me as if you gave up. Because playing the game, it sounds like you just what you're doing is listen. What you said. The only thing that you would do is get crumbs off of the back of the people that are out here working. You call them slaves. You call
them the whole bread.
Right, but you call people that have jobs slaves. Now, this is the craziest part to me. I remember really that you were working a job.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now you have, again, that's why I say it's self-hate, because now you're a slave too. You a bitch, you a slave, you don't have nothing. So you coming up here and out here preaching and being loud, the only thing that we see is that you're just talking to yourself. You can't make nobody else mad.
Yes, I am talking to myself. I didn't exclude myself. What the fuck is you talking about?
No. I'm saying you're talking to the panel and the people out in the atmosphere as if we are you. As we are connected to you. We're not. Okay, you're the failure. You're the one that giving up.
So when I go get a job, I go get a job for stuff I need right away, right? So boom.
Yeah, you're a slave. You go slave out. Yeah.
Okay, well, hold on. When other people go get a job, they look at it, they call it a career, meaning that they finna be here forever, right? Yeah. This is why I did not give up. I'm playing the game. What is the game? The only thing that we got the only thing that the black men and black women has left is reproducing themselves. That's one. Because what creates tomorrow is sex and babies. Fuck all that other shit. Working and shit, that shit ain't gonna be there. Them jobs ain't gonna think about you when you a dead ass nigga in that court. Them jobs ain't gonna give a motherfucker about you, and you ain't gonna take none of that shit with you. The only thing that matters now is to leave your blood and keep living while you dead, right? Spilling your seeds all around this motherfucker. Repopulating the black culture, the black race. You already said that it's 30%, it's 13% of black people. We the smallest race of people here in America, but yet you don't think that will be in our best interest to reproduce ourselves. So yes, I'm reproducing myself, and I found the method where I can sit at home and can be in my kid's life. I don't feel like a bitch being a father here with my kids.
No, but you're contradicting yourself.
I'd rather be, hold on. I'd rather be at home being a father to my own, because this is a job. This got substance though. This is a business. This is what I created. Then I'd rather do this at home and get paid to do it than be at a workplace that don't even fuck
But how
with
do you?
Finish my fucking statement, dude?
Bro, you out here.
I'd rather do this than be at a job for 20, 30, 40 years. And you don't get no
that
credit.
Don't make no fucking sense.
You don't get if you shut the fuck up, bro.
No, you're not making no fucking sense, failure.
I'm making a lot of sense. You just
talking about how does a failure?
How does a failure? You get a chance to talk yet again. Every time this hoe ass nigga come up here, he get to interrupt a motherfucker.
Because you saying some hoe ass shit, nigga.
I don't give a fuck what you say. You need to check your little jealous and you act like a bitch right now, though.
Yeah, but we already know that you are a bitch. How you gonna tell somebody you a bitch? You said that you was a bitch. You said that you was a self-hating bitch.
Wait a minute,
but then you contradict yourself. You contradict yourself by saying that you're doing great things.
You should review me all the time.
Father, ooh, whoop-de fucking do. You can fuck. Whoop-de fucking do.
What the fuck you mean? That's more bigger than
and anybody that
that you don't get credit for. Stupid motherfucker. That's more better than risking your life for another motherfucker who don't give a fuck about you. Stupid motherfucker. You's a dumbass nigga.
Wait.
You said fuck the being a father of your own kids, your own empire, your own infrastructure is your family. You said that's ooh, but yet you gonna support a white man infrastructure with your life that your bitch ass don't get respect or credit from. You's a sorry ass nigga, dog.
It makes no sense for a nigga that considers himself to be a bitch.
I can fuck your bitch.
Okay, go ahead.
I can fuck your bitch.
All right, real quick for the super chat, we got Eugene Steele, 598, $5 super chat. He says, we want independence, but right now we don't have the resources. We are capable of it, but we have to start somewhere.
All right, appreciate that, Eugene.
We start in the mind.
Man, shut your ass up.
So this is what I'm trying.
You don't need people to see it all over you, bro.
So, Prince, this is what I'm trying to understand right now, because you're talking about okay, you're doing a job. You're stay at home. You with the kids. You can do that for 25 years, right?
That's what matters.
Okay, I got you. Now, the same way that you said that. Matter of fact, fuck it. You can do that for 25 years, and your kids still end up coming out to be baby mamas and murderers.
So what? I would be happy if they become baby mamas.
You're gonna be happy they become baby mamas?
Hell yeah.
Okay, so again, can't relate. My nigga, again, see, yeah. Your
that's a marriage.
This is why
I look at let me explain can I explain to you what I mean? Give you some clarity?
It ain't gonna make no sense, but go ahead.
Anytime, listen, this is my beliefs. Anytime you get a woman or a man pregnant, the ultimate gives you
what the fuck? You can't get a man pregnant?
Man, hey, black man, you said I could come up on this bitch, dog.
I just corrected you, brother.
Say your piece. Go ahead.
So anytime the ultimate gift a man and a woman can give each other is motherhood and fatherhood. That's the first marriage. We didn't have no Eurocentric marriage system of you had to jump the broom and put a ring on it. No, the child is the ring. That child combine her family and your family together to death do its part. Even when you dead and gone, y'all still gonna always be together through that child. That child combines y'all together. When you get a bitch pregnant, that's a marriage, whether you like it or not. I don't care how many men she go through. You always gonna be a daddy in her home. You gave her motherhood. What more you could give a motherfucker? What more you give a motherfucker outside of motherhood and fatherhood? There's nothing unless you saying it's other value. Unless you saying the white man infrastructure has more value than your own kids. His dollar bill has more value than your own kids.
Jay Prince, you be flying international flights because, look, this is what I'm saying to you. You're telling me that what you're doing is a job and it's great and all of that, and you can spend 25 years doing that. What I'm telling you is that you cannot continue disrespecting the other side of what that looks like. Because there are niggas that do have a woman in their home that can take care of their children so they don't have to go to daycare. And you know what is also important is me taking my ass to work to make sure that the rent still gets paid, the food is still on the table, and all of those other things. And men that do it the right way do still have something to leave behind, because niggas that do operate outside of that struggle mentality where you're only allowed to make $54,000 a year, these niggas are able to put 401ks together. They're able to get retirement pay so they can put something behind for their children. If you go into the
get that out of you regardless of whether you like it or not.
You have education resources.
I'm going to take that from you, whether you with you or not.
What I'm saying to you is, I'm knocking on wood and I ain't wishing it on nobody. But the day that you are in the dirt, you don't got nothing that you left behind for your kids.
Yeah, I'm gonna teach them how to get on welfare.
This whole white man system and all of that shit that you got going on, that's cool, my brother, but that shit ain't it. Because you telling me that these people have been our enemies our entire time, but you gonna eat directly off of their fucking plate? That makes no sense to me.
They got the best food.
You are setting yourself up to be poisoned.
And the water is cold.
And the water is good.
The ice is cold.
For bread and water, and no matter if you work for or sit on your ass, they still gonna be the ones to give you the bread and water. That's what you're not understanding. Okay, for an example.
I'm not walking down no fucking food pantry.
Ain't they putting BMO in our food, injecting our food?
I ain't nothing against it, but I can't eat from everybody fucking.
Yes, you do. Every food that y'all eat from the government. You can't control BMO. Ain't they putting BMO in all our food in America, and you can't stop it?
Did he say BMO?
That is true. So let me say,
I'm gonna take pictures of my backyard and send it to you with the garden that I grow my own shit.
We got 200 people watching right now, guys. We got 200 people watching right now, and we're 35 subscribers away from hitting 6,000 tonight. So if you guys go ahead and hit the like button right now, hit the subscribe button right now, we're 35 people away from 6,000 subscribers. So hit the subscribe button right now so we can get the subscriptions up. All right. So 35 away from 6,000. Come on. All right. Go ahead. J Prince was saying that the food is poison. And I don't know what point he was making though. Go make your point, J Prince, with the food poison, whatever.
So what I was basically saying is, I think that we need a valuable, since we in a position of we in a losing position in America, and I'm just going to acknowledge for myself as a black man. Once I realize we in a losing position, my goal is not to go constantly build the foot that's on my neck, that's on our black necks. Why would I continue to make his foot stronger on my fucking neck? No.
How is his
I'm finna slip through the cracks. Well, hold on, I'm going to slip through the cracks. And what I did was, I wanted to be a father. Why? Because that's my infrastructure. That's my own. We all got our own personal infrastructure with our dicks, and that's to reproduce, create life. That's the godly way. And so I get the chance, unlike most men that got to go spend 80 hours out there with kids' lives for a man that don't give a fuck about you. You constantly, they disrespect you.
In school anyway.
They disrespect you. And guess what? I get to pay attention to what they teaching my kids in school. Because guess what? Y'all be wondering how these kids turning out? Guess what? You not never there. Because you always at that white man's facility bending over while he fucking you. You getting peanuts. You getting peanuts on the millions that he getting off your bitch ass.
Like
kids paying attention what they putting seeds in my kids' heads.
We got one guy. Let's do the super chat real quick. Go ahead, man.
Got another.
Can't hear her.
You can't. Yeah, they can't hear you. Go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
No, they can't. It said Juanita Washington 9597. I'll fix it. $5 super chat. We're all eating off their plates, bro. We don't feed ourselves, even with a job. They supply our food too.
That's JP's cousin.
I was making the parallel I was making was figurative. What I'm saying to you is
because in his spirit.
No, because the food stamps even at a point where nigga, you're not even allowed to buy soda with that shit.
That's false.
That is my okay. Now
it's
I don't
in certain, but no, it's in certain.
Show you all the shit I bought.
It's in certain
I get
states.
$800 to $1,000 a month on food stamps. Is you cool? Let me show you. We buy all kinds of shit.
J Prince.
What I'm saying, they gave me some more food stamps.
Okay, cool. Let me reframe what I said since it matters.
Why she coming in 2 days?
This nigga use wrong words all the time, but me being verbally specific is fucking crazy. That is wild to me. Anyway, I was making a general point, sir. The point that I'm making to you is there is no world that exists where you tell me that there is a man that says, I will give you $450. Jesus Christ. See what I'm talking about? There is no world that
raised your motherfucking food stamps, baby. Look.
You see how excited this nigga just got because another nigga put something in this? Like, you see that's fucking crazy.
And I'm making $5 a month. And they raised up my food stamps.
But I'm the wild one here.
Hey, 100 Watts, you out here trying to talk logic to this food. He's hard-headed. He ain't want to listen to what we got to say. That's why you just look at it for what it is. That's why you just listen to it. Dog, you can't make sense out of this.
You are slaves. Your voice do not matter.
He's a failure, and he's gonna stay a failure. That's just basically what this is.
You are a slave. You don't have no input.
This nigga told everybody. He sat there and told the whole fucking panel. He told everybody, I'm a slave. I'm a bitch. I ain't got no fucking power. He told them all of this shit. And at the same time contradict himself by trying to be a goddamn person that thinks he's talking real knowledge. He's not talking knowledge because he don't care. This man just sat back and told people that he get a chance to stay at home to see how his kids is being taught at the school. This nigga had he had dropped out of school at 8th grade. He don't know what the fuck that school is teaching his kids. That nigga is just as lost as they are. So what are we talking about? So when he's sitting here talking all this crazy ass shit as if he's talking knowledge, nigga, get the fuck out of miss me with all that shit, JP.
So how does
you need to be healed? You need to go to healing.
Yeah, we did a poll on that, pause, for Jay Prince, and we're going to read it. See if y'all can hear, baby. Now go ahead, but say what you're saying.
So the poll
Can y'all
question
hear that?
was...
Can y'all hear? Okay, go ahead.
Yes, we can hear.
Okay, speaking of healing, that's what the poll was about. It said, can Jay Prince be healed? 62% of people said, nah, he too far gone. And 38% said yes with the right help.
I'm healed.
That's the 32% of black people in Milwaukee.
I'm trying to understand. Hey, Jay Prince, this is what I'm trying to understand. How does your method is receiving benefits from the government. How does your method get us to a place of independence, which you keep saying we need? How do we get there based on your current method?
Okay, like for an example, you see they saying that I can make $5,000 a month, right? So, of course, we're not going to have the balls to step against the government, to fight against the government, to create our own military, to get our own dollar. We far from that. So we're going to go to some basic level shit by opening up a business, right? Food trucks, hot dog cart. So you can spend $5,000. Let me tell you how I got my food truck off the ground. My baby mama she bought the food truck. And she spent like $2,000-3,000 on it. Then she put $10,000 in it. Then I put the rest in it. When they was giving out those stimulus packages and them stimulus checks, thanks EBT, I stuck every dollar into that food truck. I invested in it I gave myself a 5-year goal. But my second year in investing into the food truck, I bought a hot dog cart because the food truck was taking forever. And I wanted to get out there. So once I got my taxes, I bought me a hot dog cart. And then I constantly investing there. I ended up coming out $11,000 all together with all the stuff that I had purchased. And I've been made my money back, but now I killed 2 birds in one stone. So now I got a food truck and a hot dog cart. Here go my license and stuff. I just got my stuff relicensed. I ain't finna turn around because my hot dog cart is open. If I could show y'all for y'all in the audience, and guess what? And guess what I get to do? Instead of working with some people that I don't know, working with some people that don't give a fuck about me, guess who I get to work with? Let me show you. Let me show you how my life is living. You can't get better than this. I wouldn't want nothing outside of this, right? Okay, here you go. I won't never want nothing outside of this. Hold on. Could I drop this in your thing?
Whoa.
Hold on. I'm dropping the thing. Go ahead.
Pause. You got to stop this.
Can you pull that up, Black Man Unfiltered? I get to work with my kids. We work in our business together. You see my daughters, my baby, once I left, she made over $100-something by herself, fixing hot dogs for people.
Actually, kids, go walk them 2 inside of that building right there. And come back.
I'm teaching my daughter how to work her own hot dog cart. She ain't number 12, 5, and 7.
Hey, you know what, Jay Prince? I think tonight may be your lucky night, bro, because there's someone in the chat, a young lady in the chat that really respects you, bro. She said it's Wanda Washington, the 9597. She said she respects you. She sent several super chats. supporting your ideas. So maybe you guys can, have a conversation.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind having a conversation. I love women that understand the process. And a lot of times, when people come on this internet, they want to put their best foot forward, and they like to think that they bigger than the program. We know you not. You, especially if you black, we know you ain't bigger than the program. So a lot of people don't show this side of the majority of people's lifestyle. I could say a lot of people's lifestyle. They want to take my side and ignore it and make it underground. No, I'm publicly expressing my upbringing. I turn sugar to shit. So by me being on welfare, they consider that to be shit. But yet I created a hot dog cart, my own business. So once I touch down outside and go to work, I'm working for myself and my kids. We working for ourselves. I built a food porch. I built a porch on my food truck for my daughter's lemonade stand. We did some research, and they was telling me how much the lemonade stand could possibly make more than the food truck and the hot dog cart put together. All I'm doing is investing in it.
So you understand that at a certain point, with everything that you're doing, you will be making too much money to be getting the welfare assistance that you were getting. You understand that happens, yes?
So I did understand that. So I told my kids, at some point, I'm going to stop. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to reach over 5,000.
That's what I was looking the way I was looking. This nigga, so he's teaching his kids how to be slaves, like what he was calling us.
I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'm shit without those benefits.
This nigga is a contradictor.
No, what you mean? I'm not going to be solely independent. I don't want shit if I can't have my government.
Jay Prince, we listen to you. I got a question, Jay Prince. So you're saying on the panel right now, being honest, this is your raw, honest truth from you. You're saying that you're living a better life than the men on this panel.
Absolutely. I'm more freer than them. They got to go to work every day and put on a lie. The mere fact, the biggest lie that these men up here telling, the biggest lie they got to live every day that every day that these men wake up, they got to put on the biggest lie is this. They got to do this in front of their boss. They got to do this in front of the police. They got to do this in front of the judge. They got to do this for their landlord. They got to do this for them customers. They got to do this fake ass smiles.
Hold on, y'all. Y'all don't even have to argue that bullshit. This nigga is trying to get to that, but he's trying to get to that. This nigga talking about that food, that hot dog, that fucking hot dog cart, and that invisible fucking truck that he got, right? And the thing is this: that bullshit he talking about right now, it goes against everything that this motherfucker was just saying about being poisoned. So this nigga is trying to get a business where he poisoned the people that's in his community. Fuck him and that truck. How about that?
So
and the fucking cart with it.
And you know what, Jay Prince?
Contradiction ass nigga.
I think this man taking big.
Jay Prince, Wanda said the same. She came back and said again, she really likes you. She says, I drive a bus for 11 hours, 6 days a week. Bro, they write me up for this BS all the time. If you work for someone else, you are a slave. She likes you, Jay Prince.
Facts.
How can she get in touch with you?
Yeah, so y'all can get some kids and shit.
Yes. Where you put my number in the back. Hook us up, Black Men Unfiltered. I love her mindset.
Bet he do.
I want to put a one in the chat if you want. Put a one in the chat if you want, Jay Prince.
What you want?
Yeah, put a one in the chat if you want. If you want me to give you Jay Prince's information.
She probably already there. They probably met each other already. That's a Milwaukee state of mind.
Yeah, because Jay Prince, the way Jay Prince thinks, she agrees with him. She says that you are a slave.
She probably lived right around the block from him.
The crazy part is that nobody.
It's just that they you know why he disagree. You know why they disagree with me so hard, Black Men Unfiltered? Because they had tested confidence, they had tested manly.
My stance is not about disagreeing with you.
Hey, Black man, you got to chill.
Contradiction. You a contradiction. You don't even agree with yourself, nigga.
Bro, I be feel like you be trying to punk Black Men Unfiltered. You got shit fucked up. I've been knowing him way before you.
So
yeah, he gave you some spots.
What that supposed to say?
You're not gonna hold. You're not gonna hold him though.
What that supposed to say? What that supposed to
You
mean?
come up here, you think you ruling
What
shit.
that supposed to mean?
You be trying to treat
You
black
don't
men
like
on
when niggas
Filter
call
like
you
a
on
bitch.
your bullshit. You don't like
No,
when
you
niggas call you on your
understand
bullshit,
though.
Jay Prince. You a contradictor.
No. You got black men on Filter
You a
though.
fucking
Fuck
failure. You a fucking
really got
failure.
them fucked up,
And you
though.
trying to put us with you. Ain't nobody going to hell with you. You go to hell by yourself.
Stop trying to add everybody else in. That's
you
that's
are.
Your,
That's what
trying
your
to get
ass
these
do.
motherfuckers to vote against
You the
me
one that
with
said
your
it.
big ass.
You
You
the
a
one
hating
that
ass
told
nigga.
black
Your
men.
channel whack as fuck. Your channel whack as fuck. You gonna lie like you would do
And this
something
nigga
good.
is the most hating of
Nobody
all.
listen
He's
to you,
telling black
man.
men that black men ain't shit. So who's
Why
the one that's
nobody
hating?
listen? No,
Me
I'm
or
telling
him?
black men to understand the reality of
That
the
you a
position that
bitch.
you are, so you can move forward in
No,
the
you
right
don't.
direction.
No, you're not.
Waiting on the white man to give you the direction to
No, you're not.
rule, you'll never get it.
Jay
No, you're
Prince.
not.
Jay Prince. Wana came back with another message for you. She said the hot dog cart is a metaphor for what we blacks should be doing, our own shit on a larger scale, like Dr. Claude Anderson teaches. She says she's in Arkansas. I followed Jay Prince for years. We've never met. Hey, so Wana, do you want to meet Jay Prince because he seems interested?
My family are from Arkansas. My daddy's side.
This may be a
Razorback.
That ain't gonna be a fucking match. We don't need no more fucking JPs. We don't need them.
JP, do you want more children?
Yes.
He already said he did.
Listen. I came up with this. I was thinking about this.
Play that.
I was thinking about this black man on Filter. What do you think about this? What do you think about this? It's two types of pistols in the world.
Go ahead.
One is a golly pistol, one is a devil pistol. So the devil pistol is a gun, right? What is a gun? It got a barrel, it got a handle, and it got a trigger, and then it got bullets. It can save a life and it can take a life, right? That's the evil. Now the golly pistol is, guess what that is? That's our dicks. It's your dick is the barrel, your nuts is the handle, and the semen is the bullet. So in we get to create a life. That's better than taking life and saving a life. We get to create the life. That's the golly pistol. So I'm using my pistol the golly way. Think about it. It creates life. Thank slaves. That's
stole
more
somebody's
more niggas
metaphor and then
buying.
fucked it up.
You got two guns. Think about it. You got two guns. That's because a lot of people don't think like me. You got two guns. You got the gun that been taking people's lives, right? Bang. And our guns that create lives.
You gotta put that hat back on.
I'm just saying what God love. I have a different perspective than most. And just because you don't agree with it, yeah, crazy. Only thing crazy simply means is something that you lack of understanding. That
Nigga,
you can't
that
figure
whole
out.
metaphor
That don't
up.
have nothing to do with me.
If you're gonna steal somebody's metaphor, you might as well say it the right way.
He's talking about stealing somebody else's. This dude is a plum hater. He jealous of me because he don't have the mindset. He don't have the perspective that I got. And because of my perspective, I get more people to listen to me than him.
Well, you right about that. I ain't got that perspective.
Yeah, don't nobody listens to you.
Yeah, everybody listening your ass.
Your perspective is universal, right? It's cliche.
Mm-hmm.
It's cliche. You do what the white man tell you to do, right? You know, you had a mama and a daddy. You went to the military. You got a school education. Went to the military. You bought a book type of nigga.
And what are you?
You a square.
What are you?
Trying to be tough. And
What
went
are
to the
you?
military.
What are you? But what are
tough.
you? What are you? This is about JP. What are you?
I'm a unique type of nigga. I'm that guy.
Ah! You make me lose my mind.
I'm heaven sent.
Yet again,
Like I
you're
said, he's
classified
a
as higher
contradictor.
nigga.
He's a
Brother,
contradictor.
A
A contradictor and a re-nigga.
So JT, what do you think about these comments? The people are coming in here agreeing with JT right now.
Yeah, they come from the same spot.
She said, I am Mangum 4570 says anyone disagrees is a hater right now.
Okay, but listen, this is the craziest part right here. But black man, this is the craziest part. This nigga is sitting back, talking and spewing his hate on black men, which he's supposed to be. Who's doing more hating than anybody? Who's doing more hating than anybody? This nigga sat back and told the black man that they ain't shit here. He said the black man is a bitch. He said the black man is not even a fucking man in America, and he included himself. So who's the biggest fucking hater other than JP? So anybody else that would sit back and call anybody that goes against what he says as a hater, so what? Fuck you and JP. How about that?
Watch I'm finna kill him right here. What's your definition of a man?
Not you.
Give me a definition of a man.
Not your ass. You don't know the difference. No, you know why I won't answer that to you? Because you don't know what a man is and is not. You could never answer my question.
You educate me. I'm asking you to educate me. Lead me out of ignorance.
Well, first and foremost, a man, we already understand the male part of it, but a man is a man that's built off of integrity, a man that's built off of being able to edify his own children, his wife, his family. He's a man that stands on principle. That's what a man is. That's what a fucking man is. Now watch, this nigga got a Google. Google! You fucked up. And by the way, BMU, you fucked up my goddamn super chat.
He learned how to be a man from the white man. He learned how to be a man.
Wrap the boot down.
That nigga said Google.
He learned the definition of being a man from a white man.
This nigga got to Google everything now. And he still don't get an understanding.
What I just did was
I got one last question for you, Drake.
The biggest hater of this nigga hating men.
Hey, JT, we had Wanna come back and say, JT, what is a man? He's asking you that. Then Wanna came back and also says that Jay Prince is standing on his principles. She really likes JT. I mean JP.
Yes, she do. And good. And she have a kid or two with him.
She said she said right here, she says, I'm too old to have kids. My dad owned his own business, owned his own home. That's the closest of a black man can be to freedom.
She's not even JP's, but
if you're
she's not
paying yourself, you're a slave. I love y'all.
So this is the craziest part, black man. She's not even JP's type then. Because all he wants to be with, what type of woman did he say he wanted to be with? Low self-esteem. A woman that don't have any morals or values, low morals, low vibrational. Wasn't that the word he used? A low vibration. He said he'd rather have children with a woman with low vibration. So this woman is sitting back and talking about being on his team. She understands that she's on the team of a man that hates himself and he hates being black. He can't stand being black.
So where's your fans at?
So JT, what do you say about the people in the panel that's saying stuff like this to you? Hold on, let me pull it up for my boy JT. JT, what they say?
Oh, they say JT getting smoked. They think the same way JP thinks. How can I argue with idiots?
Can you pull that one idiots? That long one?
I think what's happening is that there's two different things that's being created into one, right? I don't think anyone is disputing.
JT, you know MC Apologetics? Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. My bad.
I don't think anyone is disputing.
JT in a padding.
Yeah.
What that supposed to mean?
What that mean is you're afraid for me to outdo you and afraid for me to outshine you.
You can't even see me, nigga. You can't box. Your hands are too short to box with God.
No, I'm outdoing you mentally. I'm boxing you mentally.
You
my perspective is knocking you out. And so what you try to do is you try to discredit me to make people look at
you discredited yourself.
What he try to do is he try to make people undermine me or try to make people look at me funny because he can't stand the fact that I'm mentally destroying him. For my outlook of life is has more substance and more uniqueness to it than you do. You got to think, JT. Maybe you don't have this experience because you live the life of a square. You had your mama, you had your daddy. You don't got no criminal record.
But see, no, stop. But Hey, Jay Prince.
This is y'all king.
No, stop. Don't go no further. I want you to stay right where you just was at. Why is it that you start shaming people because of what they had in their life? You think that because people did have something in their life, somehow that makes them worse than you, or that makes them more of a bitch than you somehow. Like how is it that because I had my mother, I'm more of a bitch than you?
Because when life beats you up, that's called when life. If you haven't been beat up by life, you's a bitch, right? And what I mean by that is, no, it's one thing to get into a physical altercation with a man, but it's another thing when life. It's another thing when you have to fight life. And what I mean by I had to fight life, there's a lot of people that have been through my situation did not get back up after they got knocked out, right? When life knocked them out. When life took their mama, it's a lot of people went out there and crashed out or deleted themselves or got on drugs. When niggas done went to prison, the niggas done did all kinds of shit. Motherfuckers didn't get back up.
Jay Prince.
But people will suffer from panic attack. I used to suffer from panic attacks, right? For a few years. It's a lot of people didn't overcome that. They got on drugs. When people was homeless, when I was homeless, don't you know, I know a lot of people done self-deleted themselves. It's a lot of dudes that went to prison, went to jail with me. It's a whole woman now. Life beat them up. And then you talking to this nigga JT, he didn't lose his mama in front of him. He didn't lose his daddy. He grew up with him. He don't got a criminal record. So why the fuck he's trying to step in a lane that's not his? Okay, he don't got.
But you're doing the same. But you're doing the same thing.
He's in the military to have time on purpose so he can fit in.
Hey, hold on just a second, guys. Hold on just a second. We got 220. Hold on just a second. Hold on, Jay Print, pause right there. We got 230 people watching. And we need 18 subscribers to hit 6,000 subscribers tonight. So guys, hit the subscribe button right now. If you're enjoying the content, hit the subscribe button right now. Share this content and become a member of the channel if you want to, and give a cash app or a super chat to support the channel. But we're 18 away from 6,000. So come on.
Hey, shout out to y'all. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to this channel. Hit the join button because this way y'all gonna find me if y'all need more of that nigga shit. That real shit, that raw shit. This where y'all gonna find me at. You know, he didn't get these many subs since JT been on this bitch. I mean, you gotta write him a few cent check and see his bitch ass out the way. Ain't the motherfucker stunning him. He hogging up space. That could have been a bitch right there that I'm gonna dream on.
Let's go on your channel, JP. Where your channel at? Let's go on your channel so they can subscribe to your channel too. Let's go. Where your channel at? Oh, damn, it's gone. My bad.
Oh, no. We got another super chat, guys.
Bitch, nigga. Watch your mouth when you're talking to me, nigga. Watch your fucking mouth.
Hey, we got another super chat. T-Max 499 super chat. He said, Massa, permission to retire to my slave quarters. Eyes couldn't stomach it. No more boss.
Shout out to T-Max.
Shout out to T-Max, man. It's crazy motherfucker, bro. Hey, man.
Hey, guess what, T-Max? Tell him how I met you. See, y'all don't know who T-Max really is. I met T-Max for doing something. I met T-Max for doing something real and genuine. And it drew people like T-Max. Y'all don't know who he connected to. T-Mac, ain't your best friend is Ward Jones Jr.? They seen something that I did. Hold on, 100. They seen something that I did standing on my principles. I didn't know they was watching. I didn't know that. I was just being me. Somebody tried to offer me some money to compromise myself, even though I was finna be homeless with my kids. I needed that money, but I rejected it Because I would not let no motherfucker compromise my manhood and my integrity. And that's how I met. And when I did that, that must have touched T-Mac and Ward Jones now. And they gave me the blessings to be on a conversation with them. Real nigga shit.
All right, we got
you can learn
Hold on just a second.
All right, we got a $5 super chat from Charles Cook. So is it wrong to teach your children to be entrepreneurs?
I have been saying this whole time, y'all are, what's happening is that there's separate conversations that are being pressed into one. There is no argument against. People have plenty of jobs they don't fucking want to go to, and they sacrifice a lot in order just to barely make rent. Nobody's arguing that. The argument is, you're not going to tell me that me choosing to take my ass to work is a worse option than surviving on government assistance. You're telling me that the life you're telling me that you're currently a slave by getting up, going to work, making your money, making the choice in where you put your fucking money. Because that's the part a lot of you niggas like skipping. You waking up every day making broke nigga decisions, spending your money fucked up, and you stay broke, and then you're blaming
about
the system.
investing into a food truck.
Hey brother, I gave you. Hey, no, you gotta be quiet and be quiet. You gotta be quiet and be quiet. You want everybody else to shut up when you talking? Please, just allow me, because I'll shut the fuck up too. What I'm saying to you is that the niggas like me that do get up and go to work every day, I'm going to this job with a purpose. This job is the intention of paying my bills and putting aside X so I can invest it into whatever Y is going to be. My plan is set up specifically for me to build my independence. I am creating my independence the same way you just talked about, but I'm doing it without having to be on government assistance. I'm taking pride in the fact that I'm getting my ass up every day and going to work, because guess what? When I finally do get into the spot to where it is my shit and I am paying myself and I am paying my staff, I already got the years of history that's already behind me to know what it feels like to be up and be dedicated to something. I already have the years of history of actually managing a staff to know how to manage personalities to get the best out of them, to get what you need out of that fucking job. You niggas that's sitting on this welfare shit is sitting around waiting for something to happen. And the reason I know that is because you sat there and told your kids that as soon as you make enough money, you got to stop doing it. For niggas like me, that's not happening. That is not gonna fucking happen. There's no way in the world that you tell me that I create a t-shirt company and then as soon as we make $60,000 a year, we gotta stop. You got me fucked up. I'm trying to turn this shit into 6.5. What the fuck are you talking about? You trying to live in the margins and in the bullshit, but niggas have bigger thought processes.
They have more talk than evidence.
The problem that you're also having is that you keep trying to compare niggas' thought processes to white man. I don't got nothing to do with the white man. I just want to be able to pay my bills, take my kids on a vacation once a year, and make sure they don't struggle the way that I did. That's all I want. I don't give a fuck about being a millionaire or being some rich white man or getting popularity or getting recognized or getting somebody to fucking clap their hands for me when I retire. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I want to take care of my family because the rest of you niggas is worried about taking care of yours, so I got to take care of mine. You keep bringing up this white man and all this other
white man, can you pull this up for me? Because they do more talking without receipts and evidence. I like to pull up evidence. This is my menu. I got the best dogs in town.
Nigga, you ain't got nothing up right now. That's
I do.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
What? Yes, I do.
That shit's AI.
Yeah, but I make my dogs look just like this.
That shit's your food truck is AI. Your goddamn cart is AI. You got the cart, no doubt, but you ain't making no money off that bullshit. You gonna call yourself an entrepreneur? You an entrepreneur nigga. That's all you is. Fuck you and that food truck and that cart,
bro.
How about that?
We make 1,000, bro.
You need to change. You need to change the name to Failure Hot Dogs.
Hey man,
you need to change that truck.
Charles Cook.
That truck is just like your motherfucking channel. Gone. Nobody making no money off that shit, nigga.
So I'll say this as we end the show, man. Jay Prince, thank you so much for coming, brother. I appreciate you for coming and sharing your story and coming to have the conversation with the fellas and not being afraid to answer questions and have conversations with JT and 100 Watts. And T-Max, thank you for coming up tonight as well. To all of you out there right now, there's 226 of you guys watching right now. Thank you for being here tonight. Hit the like button. Definitely hit that subscribe button because I think I'm 15 away from 6,000 subscribers. So 15 away, 13 away now. I'm seeing you guys are hitting the subscribe button. So hit that subscribe button for your boy. Get me to 6K. We can work hard to get here, and I appreciate it. Jay Prince.
They come to see me.
He said they're coming to see him. He sound like David Ruffin. Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. Thank you, Jay Prince, man. And shout out to your daughters, man. Back there in the back. I know they probably sleep by now. I saw them at the beginning. Shout out to them. 100 Watts, same to you and your family. JT, same to you and everybody that watched tonight. We really, really appreciate you guys, man. And we'll be back here tomorrow night. Oh, yeah. We'll be back here tomorrow night. And we're going to talk at the barbershop. We're going to have a barbershop conversation tomorrow. And the title of the show tomorrow is Black Men Ain't Shit. And so we're going to talk about that tomorrow night on barbershop. So make sure y'all come and have that conversation with us, man. We appreciate each and every last one of y'all. Again, hit that subscribe button, the like button. Also, guys, I don't be telling y'all this. Hit that notification button so you know we're 10 away from 6,000 right now. Hit that notification button so you guys know when we go live. Because we have a show every day of the week except on Saturday. So
you're gonna hit that before 6 o'clock in the morning, bro. You're gonna hit that.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. So we're 10 away, man, from 6,000. I appreciate you guys, man, for hanging with me all these years. Jay Prince over at Fight Club, some good old nights over there, brother.
Yeah, we had the best night,
bruh.
You know, JT review me all the time. Say, man, I love JP. I don't know what happened to Detroit Red.
JP is crazy. JT and JP, boy, y'all crazy together, boy. But I appreciate y'all, man. JP. Yep, and we'll see y'all tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time, man. I'm about to go get in this bed. Jay Prince, appreciate you. 100 Watts. JT, always my brother.
United Negro Nation of the Black House, and I approve this thing.
All right, JP, I holler back at you, homie.
All right, boy.
All right, now.
Yeah. Black Man Unfiltered Network. We ain't here to play nice. We here to flip everything they told you was normal. Hey! Yeah. Hey! We flipping tables. Yeah! We breaking labels. Facts! No more silence, no more favors. Truth hit hard, can't save it. Yeah! We flipping tables. This that real, no cable. Hey, if it's fake, we unplug it. Welcome to the table. Yeah. I came in the room, they was comfortable, quiet. Smiling in your face, but behind it is riot. They told me be calm, but I'm built for the storm. When the truth in the building, you better transform. They don't like a man when he speak with direction. They love you when broken, confused, and correction. But I'm on a mission, I'm changing perception. No filter, no fear, just raw intersection. System designed just to keep you disabled. Mentally trapped, spiritually labeled. I'm cutting the cords, the lies getting fatal. If it ain't the truth, I'm flipping in the table. We flipping tables. Yeah, we breaking labels. Facts. No more silence, no more favors. Truth hit hard, can't save you. Yeah, we flipping tables. They said don't question, I said watch me. Too many men out here living sloppy. No guidance, no code, no structure, no lead. Now we wonder why families bleed. This ain't hate, this accountability. Look in the mirror with this vulnerability. Masking and frame with responsibility. That's what they fear, that's stability. I'm calling it out, no sugar, no glaze. We breaking these cycles, we shifting in the phase. Legacy built, not lost in the maze. We done being silent, we enter a rage. This ain't just a podcast. It's a movement, it's a reset. If it's built on lies, it gotta fall. We flipping tables, no fear, no fables. Black men rise, we stable.
Flipping Tables podcast. Black Man Unfiltered Network. If it don't make you uncomfortable, it ain't real.